Hi, still standing. How are you? How was Game of Thrones? Did you watch? Do you? Oh yeah, it's just me and you right now. I just hit the button. It wasn't good? Oh no. Hopefully Game of Thrones wasn't good and you're okay. Are you okay? Hi, Music Love. How are you? It's just a few of us here. But let's express. You're working late? Okay, cool. I am too, but this isn't really work. This is, thank you for the thumbs up too when you stop by. I appreciate those. Really do. This is us vibing. Okay, what's up, fireman? This is the Akash, the late night Akash. I think it's better than late night with Stephen Colbert. Maybe not as good as Letterman, whatever was, but we're better than a lot of those guys out there right now. Because he wasn't a good person. Remember, still standing. Tarot doesn't say how it's going to be, how it has to be. Tells you what it's like right now. Okay? Don't worry. Messages in the cards, it could be just a sign that you're getting a lot of readings, too many readings on the same subject. It's causing white noise and turbulation. It's okay. It'll be okay. Let it get you down, especially if it's a really good reader and one that you trust. It's okay. It probably just means that maybe you got too many readings in a short amount of time on the same thing. Yeah, and everything. And my advice, still standing, if you can and you have the resources, go to a local reader in your area that you can sit down face to face with. That'll give you the scoop, okay? I don't do the personal readings. Hi, Music Love. Thanks. Yeah, this is when it gets real. It's true. It's true. I'm trying to keep it calm. I'm trying to calm down a little bit. You can tell, like, sometimes I just get so hyped to be doing it. And hopefully the lighting and the sound's okay too. A little background. And just with a few of us here, I think maybe I might just clear the energy for still standing, especially, and for me, because I haven't done a clearing in a couple days, and the program today got intense. So we're gonna do a bay leaf smudge, okay, everyone? It's happening right now. Just gonna do this little burn a bay leaf. We'll clear out all of the old energies, okay? We'll just it's like hitting refresh on your computer screen. But I'm doing it for the ether around, okay? It's all right. It's okay. It's just bay leaf. Okay, you put it in your soup. Don't eat it. Okay, it'll make you sick. But it smells good too. Take a little, but give mostly to those that came before us. And if you're watching this way later in the future, this is how we did it when we started the age of Aquarius. We're blessed enough to have lived in both ages. What a great time to be alive. Absolutely great time for us to be alive. Okay? Yeah. It smells so good. It smells so good. And if you like to get high, you can hide it from your kids and your parents. Sillies. Because it's just bay leaf. Tell Red it's just bay leaf. Okay, hi, Jesse Q. How are you? I should have my paper ready. My eyes are still getting used to the darkness of the room. Because if you're in a chill and you've dimmed the lights a little bit for yourself, I don't want to be a blaring white light. I'd rather just be a background, kind of like when you set your YouTube settings to dark. It's cool. Splendid. How is King and Queen of Thrones? There, where I grew up, there was a town named Throne. And there was only like one family that lived there. Everybody knew that who was King of Thrones. Okay? That's good. That's good. Music Love, I hope you're having a good night. And firemen, thanks for being here, bringing a nice balance to the room. And everybody so far, thanks for thumbs up. We're just vibing. I put Tarot SMR on the headlines because I'll just keep shuffling the cards and we can listen and pretend we're playing crib if we want to. Yeah, we can. Or Crazy 8 countdown. Crazy 8 down. Jessie is a Jessie. She's not a Jess. Jessica. The Music Love, you had some tough cards up tonight, right? Still standing. Let's hope things get straightened up here for you. Okay? Tarot's been giving you mixed messages. You're hearing different things from different readers. We just got to let it go. Welcome to the new people here. This is a late night Akash with legends. Okay? I put SMR in the title because you hear it too. Because you hear it. You see it and you hear it. It's good. Okay? So to all the people stopping by, we're vibing. It's late night at the beach. The Legends of Tarot program already happened today. It happened earlier. And this is us. Okay? This is just us. Yeah, good idea, still standing. Or visit one in your area, a live one, right? She's properly grounded. You could have been listening to, and it might have been a reader that you really trust that gave you some tough news from tarot. But if it conflicts with something you already got from, you have more than one favorite reader, it's played out. It's just a little break. Hi, Benita. See, this is when I need to have my paper here, because you can still collect stars by being at the beach, but we're just not pulling any tarot or a lot of tarot. We might do like one group reading. Planning for a 2-hour program here. We're just getting started. A group reading and maybe some individual cards, and talk from innate, right, to each other and love one another. Okay, but it doesn't mean you can't collect cards at the beach. Benita, thanks for being here. Okay, still standing. Thank you, Fireman Jesse. We got a lot of the regulars, people who love the beach, the Zen garden at the beach club. Okay, and that's good. But Benita on the drop-in, thank you so much for being here. Thumbs up. Okay, hugs and kisses. Hi, you need your star. Hugs and kisses. Oh, my loving. Or how does that go? And hugging and kissing and squeezing. I'm so glad that I took the time to put this in alphabetical. Or Tarot Pin Station. If you're a Grateful Dead fan, we can call it Tarot Pin Station. Because we're getting pinned on the beach. Absolutely pinned, right? That's awesome. How did everybody enjoy the show? Did we go back in time to a fictional place called a Land of Thrones? And if you don't watch, it's okay. I don't watch either. And it's a Sunday night. We're going back to a Monday, back into a root chakra energy tomorrow. If you're not already there. The chakras, the 7 chakras are highlighted by different elements, different days on the week, different colors, different flowers, different, because they're different energy centers. But all together, they make one, I don't know if your botanist is stamen or the antenna of the flower. We're guys' flowers that are growing on the beach. And it's okay. Yeah. Oh, no spoilers. Okay, fair enough. Some people got it PVR'd. Yeah, I never even thought about that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I know. And it throws us. It affects us, right? Because it touches that part of our fantasy mind. We just love to be there and follow it and immerse ourselves into it. I only saw the first season. Made the lady friend I was with want to be really frisky. And her name wasn't Randy, but she was Randy because of King of Thrones. I don't know if there was a particular actor or what they were doing exactly. All I knew is there was this massive F-off wall and winter was coming. That's all I knew. So the old, hi, Lakia, thanks. More fizzy bubbly for me tonight, but I gotta start slowing down. Root chakra be mad at me tomorrow. Wake up feeling refreshed, okay, and healthy. Hi, Lakia. Thanks for being here. Thank you. You picked up your star today too. Got to make sure that when you guys pick up your star, I mark it down, right? We're not pulling too many cards. I put SMR in the title because you can listen to the video too. You don't have to just watch it. You can listen to it. And Mr. Kitty is. I'll tell you what, Mr. Kitty probably loves the sound of us vibing. The clicks on the keyboard and the sounds of the tarot, right? Should probably get some more hype microphones for the evening sessions. And we dive a bit into the Akash. We're going to talk about spiritual things. We're going to talk about tonight, like the Saturn retrograde. It's going to happen. Saturn's about to stop on a dime. Urge, pull on the brakes. Where the heck is everybody? Saturn wants us to do better. Saturn it pushes us in a grinding kind of way. And it's tough. I don't buy into it. People say it's not a benevolent force, or there's some like weird octagon thing at the top. If there is, that's fine. It's cool. It's fractal geometry. It's okay if there's an octagon there. I'm not planning my summer to go there. I can't make it. I don't have enough gas. The price of gas is too expensive to get there, right? But it's Saturn, okay? And it'll be moving. It'll be going stationary tomorrow. And there's a feast day for a legendary saint. Okay, I don't get too religious, but I researched the legend. You guys are getting a sneak peek into tomorrow because I did my research for tomorrow's program. Some of it, anyways. We haven't finished it all, but there's a legend of a dragon slayer, one of the recorded dragon slayers, who had his head cut off in 303 AD. Dude slayed dragons and rescued and loved princesses, but he got bullied and he got his head chopped off. He was a martyr, and they called him George. His name was George. Not George of the Jungle, not Curious George, the other, like George the Dragon Slayer. It was a real dude. April 29th, 303 AD. He was executed for being too awesome. Martyred for being too dang cool. And this is Cool Kids Only on the Late Night Akash. Okay? We might tell a story that you might have a past life that presents itself and relates. You never know. Anything could happen. If you're listening later, this is the way it was at the end of the age of Pisces. We've only been here like just over 6 or 7 years. The dawning of the age of Aquarius. Sun's not even up yet. Sun's not even up yet. Right? What does Ralph say? We haven't even had breakfast yet. Love that dude because he's always like, peace. Okay, and I'm glad the chat's going on. Glad you guys are feeling the vibe. Okay? All right. We've had some cool new people join our tribe today and in the last couple days. Lakia, Fireman, Chanel C, Benita, people that we want here. Music club. Because when we get hearts and gumdrops, the little yellow gumdrops, I know we're doing good because I don't read it much. It hurts my brain. I'll try to engage and catch up because I can't just be a Babylon all day long. Are you leaving now? Oh, see you later. Oh, you'll be okay. Jesse, Kel, you're ready for the rapture. I'll miss you guys. It's okay. Go to sleep. We can dream about it. Okay, we can dream about the beach. Even when maybe you have an astral experience, right? When you come to the beach. Thanks, Jesse Q. Appreciate being part of the program today. Very awesome of you. Just a chill place to come and chat tonight. That's what we're doing. Saturn retrograde. George the Dragon Slayer. What else is going on in the Akash? There's a few other things. Sundogs. If you get a moment, if you want to look at something really cool, they call it the halo phenomenon. And it's just when sundogs become unchained. And they look so crazy, amazing. Remind us of the etheric field, the distance between the earth to the sun. Like Eddie Vedder sang, what's the earth What's the earth to the sun, right? It's a big old sun beating on all the big people in the big old world. But I think it was in Black, Pearl Jam Black, where he slips in the line, what's the earth to the sun? So about perception, relative perception, right? It's about that. Hennessy and cola to ease your mind. Ice cold Henny. Put it in the freezer. That's what we do in Canada. Same with the Jägermeister. It's got to be in the freezer. You'll enjoy it. I promise. Right? Yeah. I mean, everybody's had their Jimi Hendrix days. Doesn't matter what it was. Right? We've been there. We know what it's like. Have a time. That's what they say out east. Go out and have a time, bud. Or it sounds like you had quite a time. Right? I'm using a little bit of fizzy bubbly to keep my my voice good. But this program, all programming here at Legendary Tarot is brought to you by Thank You Water. And you can find them at thankyouwater.now. Feel free to send a line and tell them thank you. I took my little guy out for Wendy's. It was Sunday night, so we do a little something. So I had a Coke Zero. Okay, I'm not endorsing any of these products. I'm just saying that's what we did tonight. Got to keep tricking my ego into thinking that we're important. So monkey mind is quiet, so we can delve into the Akash here together tonight. And just breathe. Just breathe. Sarah McLachlan style, or whichever one of the Lilith Fair artists did the just breathe. Maybe it was country. Maybe it was a country jam. It was probably done in both pop and country. Okay. Just breathe. For real, girl. Still standing. Yeah, big hugs. Okay. Yeah. So, fireman, tell me a bit about the weather. Where you at? How's your day? Please whisper. Would that make your day? I'm gonna erase this. I'm gonna erase this. Eventually, I'm gonna erase this. Is that okay? Was that vibe close? Was that frequency close enough to what you're looking for? I put SMR in the title because I do this. It's tarot. We can talk about Eight of Swords if you want, right? Who's the victim here, right? It's okay. Gives you tingles. This might not be the SMR for you because we're a Kosh SMR. You want to talk about a Kosh? You want to see some pictures? And you want to hear the cards being shuffled? Because in the beginning there was sound, silly. You can listen to the video too. You don't have to just watch it, right? Faded meeting at the bottom of the Akashic deck right now. I didn't plan it. I'll shuffle this deck for a while. It's New England. New Englanders be like it's summer. I don't mean I have a weird accent, but you probably think I have a funny accent. But I really appreciate all the time I spent watching Peter Griffin to appreciate how awesome that really was. So thank you to Seth MacFarlane. Like you talk about a creator, it doesn't always have to be pure. It can be full of nitty gritty contrast and crass humor. It's okay. We watched what was his name? The Tanners on Full House, right? And Bob Saget was the loving father. But if you ever saw him in stand up, you'd cringe because he was talking about stuff that was so narbar. So the contrast is okay. New Englanders be like, it's summer. It's almost summer. Yeah. Filthy. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Music love. Looks like the little gumdrops trying to squeeze one out. But I'm happy you're here and we're just chilling. Okay. Does anybody really want a card? Does anybody really need a card? Because we'll do it. We're just not like doing readings. What happened to the newsman, the milk boy, the people on TV? How did that go? Everywhere you look, there's a heart or something to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a place it feels like home too. Right? Yeah, right? Absolutely. That's okay. I want to be more engaged and check in and chat with you guys, right? Heck yes, I do. Okay, Lakia, it's the Akash. It's that late night Akash with Legendary. So we're going to pull you an Akash card. Okay? Let's try something, Lakia. When I see, I'll keep my eye on the chat and you say stop when you've had enough SMR shuffle. Right? We'll do the SMR shuffle. I think that's an interesting thing, how that took off. Because in the beginning there was sound. People love it. People love sound. Anybody says they don't like music, run. Run the other way. It's okay. You can tell them you're off chasing butterflies. Just, you gotta run away from that. Thanks. I find myself a bit nasally, even a bit more today. I'm gonna drain my sinus. Bear with me. I'm gonna drain my sinuses. Sorry, Lakia. I stopped before you put stop. Okay. Oh, Lakia, you got seven. You got seven of swords, 8 of swords, energy in the mind, maybe. Right? Big hugs. Right? Maybe we can pull in a Akash for you too. Okay. Lakia, let's try that one more time. Put SM. I'll shuffle and I'll focus here, and you say stop. Okay. I'll try not to trigger off in some other direction again this time. Okay. And like any good tarot reader, feet are firmly planted on the floor for it, right? We got to be grounded as well. We're moving into a Monday, a root chakra Monday. Okay. You got some stuff up here, so we'll let it tell a story. You've got the Buddha prepares. Okay. We want to see the enrichment of whatever it is that you're focused on. Allow it to enrich the nurture portion of the season that we're in, right? The Buddha prepares. Make sure you're ready for what you're wishing for or what you're attracting to you, okay? Because there may be a fated meeting headed your way. Okay? What you're wanting may adjust timelines of you and others, Lakia, okay? Something that is meant to happen, coming closer and closer to you. So Buddha wants to know, are you prepared? And his monks want to know if you can kick it. So you got to be ready to tell them, yes, I can. Okay? You've got the Queen of Forces, right? This is, I finally looked it up. This runs linear with wands, this forces, right? But look at this, your circadian rhythm. We want to check in on that. How have you been sleeping lately? How's your diet been? You know, you wrote into Akash what changes, what you're allowing, you know, in your diet and even in your adventures. You know, when you pick a place to go, right? Do you throw a dart on the map and you're like, that's where I'm traveling to? No, normally you align at some point with your meditation so that you remember what you put in the Akash. So then that's where you go, so that maybe you can have your fated meeting, okay? And that's okay. You might be going somewhere, but you've got the card, the lookout here too. So this is generally the on guard. We stand on guard for thee. Look out! Everybody look out! Right? Just be on guard. Might be dealing with a situation here that has a potential to ignite feelings and passions, okay? Or to ignite, discord even, right? That'd be a bummer, right? Okay? And 007, I think you pulled this maybe last night too, and then you brought the question. I was thinking you because you're a fireman, and the boat is on fire, but it's okay. We're on the beach. The boat can burn down. We're already on the beach. It's okay. But we just have to be on the lookout, okay, for people that are might wanting to cause a ruckus in our timeline. Because you want to remain as divine timed and timely with your divine timeline as you can. Sometimes it's easy. You just go with there's when people say just go with the flow, there's much deeper implications to it than that. Because going with the flow means you are aligning with the divine timing of everything. It's the people that don't get bummed out when they forget their keys or when they lose their phone or their wallet for a short time because it fell under your pants on the floor, or if you haven't been picking your socks up off the floor, it just fell in there. Okay, it's okay, music. You can go for a nap. You know, I'm more than happy to hang out if there's just a couple of us. All right, and we got the King of Force, so the King and Queen of Wands are up here now. So fire relationships as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, Lakia. For anybody that's watching, there's just a few of us. So I feel like these Akash cards can be happening for many, some, or all of us, or one of us. Look at Gaia around this particular person who is known as the King of Wands, right? What a great leader. What a trusted person to be here in the Akash, to be in your Akash, perhaps. And you may know of who I speak, or you might wear a symbol of reflection because you haven't met them yet. You might have a keepsake, like a charm that you wear on a bracelet or a necklace, Lakia, that it has meaning to you, but you don't know why. And that's maybe because it's for that person who you haven't met yet. Okay? Look at this, the increscent moon, right? That'll be coming up quick. Okay? Saturn retrograde today. 2 more days, then May begins. And then it won't be long before there's no moon, right? Look at what he's doing. He's finishing up an old project because he needs to set another new intention, but he needs to feel safe that he can set that new intention. Okay? We're not really answering questions too much. We're doing cards. We're doing cards for people, for everybody. I put SMR in the title because you can listen and we can shuffle them. Okay? You face whatever it comes and don't easily give up. That's great. So are you in Taurus or Scorpio, Lakia? It sounds like traits of those two signs in particular. Virgo too. A strong presence in the face of whatever comes, kind of thing. Not going to turn tail and run. You're a Virgo? Yeah, cool. That's all right. You've been dealing with some stuff. You've been feeling some certain frustrations lately. Can you do ASMR if you can't even talk? Maybe. Let's try it. Nobody says you can't sing in the shower. Right? Nobody said that. You can't do it. And if they did, run. Run the other way. See? About that sound too. And the song switched over in our I don't know if it sounds okay. I don't have the best studio equipment right now, but at least it's helping my side out with a little bit of music. You're a Virgo. So Lakia, you got more than just a card. Because you said stop and a bundle showed up in my hand. So must have been blessed to have we're all blessed, and I feel blessed that you're here, right? Hi everyone. Chanel C, hi. Oh, did you change your microdot? You're so beautiful. You're all so beautiful. Wow, I feel lucky. Firemen and I are lucky to have such beautiful ladies hanging out with us. Oh, she had to go? That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you. Okay? We'll let the cards tell a story. It's just for today, right? And we don't really know each other, right? And we call it late night Akash because we're putting the vibe out there. We're entering into the etheric and the gap, as it were, the spaces in between. right? It's not the lighter on the table. It's the distance between your eyeballs and the lighter. See the space in between the things, and you can begin to open your third eye. And then when your third eye chakra is healing and you've got it and you're there and you're trusting the golden light to protect you, and any kind of traveling you do, you can go to the Hall of Records, the Akash. We've been given greater creative control in our rebirth cycles. This is why you hear the stories of the kids, like small children at the age of like 7, 8, still remembering things from their last lifetime. Because we're going to be allowed to go and come back in remembrance of what we learned. We won't have to go through that. We got to wipe the slate clean, or we have to try and test ourselves without remembering. Because we are so beautiful, and we are intuitive and smart enough to know that there's no point in just recycling the same old lunch tray. I'm going to have a lunch tray with my name on it. Maybe I'll keep it with me because I like having lunch there every day. Bad metaphor, bad analogy. You kind of get the gist of what I'm saying, right? It's cool. That's okay. I'm going to start a new Facebook account, Chanel C, for the channel. I had an old one for this channel when it was under a different name. To anybody there, I'll get it laid out. Facebook is for those like people like me, old fogies. All the fogies out there. No, we're not old. We're just mature kids. We're just the more mature kids. Not really a fan page. Just when I was starting this channel, like 2 years back, I wanted to be able to. I wasn't live streaming, posting videos, and answering comments, and I wanted a way to connect more and see people and chat with the people that had started following me. And I was like, oh, okay. No Instagram. That might be coming, but not as of now. Lakia, I had what I can only refer to now as a Kundalini awakening back in 1998. And it wasn't through meditation. It was through a combination of other things. Sex, hallucinogenics, being in an atmosphere, what do they call it? Like a high elevation, low air atmospheres, being up on mountaintops. But I didn't know what it was. So I took everything I had within me. I had a little bit of an episode. It wasn't my dark night of the soul at that time because I was only like 98. I was only probably like 20 years old, around there, 19 or 20. And so I had a bit of, and then I did everything to suppress the energy, the awakening, right? Under, like, feeling more. I was raised evangelical Christian, and I grew up in so far north, and the only books we had were like just the ones on the shelf. They read it all the time. So you know what? I'm still a firm believer in ascended mastery of Buddha and the Christ, and Shakti, all Brahma, all of them, right? Yeah. So without going too much into my life story, it was around 1998, and I didn't know what it was, but it revisited me in 2015, and this time I was able to get into some yoga and understand what it was all about. Okay. Had some good people around me in my life. Okay. Welcome to the beach party. Thank you, firemen. Nourish, heal, live. We're live, but living La Vida Loca. Okay. Nourish, heal, live. I'm going to give you a beach pass. Okay. Nourish, heal. What a great username. I love it. Nourish, heal, and then live. Okay. Sustenance. Yeah. It's about what we put in. And that's great. So here's your beach pass and 1 star. Maybe you can see this. Our VIP list to the beach party has got quite a few names on it now. Okay, but you picked up a star. And we do tarot readings, free live tarot readings on this channel, but they happen during the daytime. The program's already over today. That's the Legends of Tarot, okay? All right. One moment, please, folks. Just one moment, okay? Remember that episode of The Simpsons? I don't even remember which one. And it was only a small cutscene at the end where all of the smartphones of the world were they were whipping the cartoon characters with the power cords. And it showed how, and it was an old episode. It was long before like the smartphones really took off, right? It was like maybe first generation smartphone. Because of our dependency. And it's not a real dependency, it's an illusionary dependency that we're going through right now. Okay. There we go. I just need to charge mine up. Because if the battery dies, then I'll be late for work in the morning. And that's where I have to go. We're not retiring on this stuff. I'm kind of in a place where it's like I'm going through an awakening, but I'm still doing the grind. Right? Pentecostal holiness for me. Up to your gifts. You grew up JW. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for asking, Lakia. You know, it's not easy. It's a level of conditioned thinking. It's funny, and us Gen Xers, to extend the baby boomers, and then the millennials, like, but mostly the Gen X. We got it on all sides. Conditioned thinking from the family that life and your expression of love had to be a certain way, that your religion, your spiritual beliefs had to be a certain way. Then they turn us loose and let us watch TV. And then we got more conditioned thinking about why we needed Mr. Clean in our bathtub and why Toyota cars had 4 wheels. And there was these layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of these things that our minds were becoming conditioned to, because we were only just learning from our environment. We were still the flowers of Gaia, but it was like somebody put a big old shade in front of us and was blocking out the sunlight. And the shade is the metaphor for the conditioned pattern thinking that was thrust and injected upon us, right? Just wondering. Just wondering. That's a JW, right? Just wondering. Okay, no offense to whatever your spiritual beliefs are, but we trick everything. We can have fun, right, Fireman? Just like a good stand-up comedian that has no scruples. We can twist a joke out of it and hope that nobody gets offended. Hi, Game Talk. Welcome to Late Night Akash here on Legendary. Let me get you I have a feeling you're new here. No, I know you're new here. I'm going to give you a beach pass, because how do I know you're here unless I write it down and then I know you're here? And I'll give you a star with your membership. You can collect more stars by just being at the chat. And then when you get lots of stars, you get your name. Oh, the board's not here. Sorry, I took the board down. So I had to erase it. I had to reset it. We had more going on, okay? And we do cards, but right now we're just chatting about our spiritual gifts, right? Maybe listening to the cards. We're not asking the cards too much tonight. We're just listening to them. That's why I put SMR in the title. Right? We'll listen to the cards. And that's good. And if you want a card, okay, I will pull a card. But I'm not really taking questions. But if you ask, pull a card, I'll pull a card. Okay? That's the way I think we can run it. Just for a little while. I do have to be at work tomorrow. Yeah, sure, Steph Z. I will, right after I write your name down, because I think you're new here. And look at your microdot. You're all so beautiful. Fireman and I are lucky. We're surrounded at the beach party by all of these beautiful ladies. Okay, we won't creep you out, but we're gonna be authentic. think, right? If you're searching for a good man, look for that authenticity. I will pull a card for you. But here's your beach pass, and you collected a star for being here tonight. Okay? People are coming in. Right? One of my favorite astrologers, her name is Barbara Goldsmith. She did videos for a long time, and she does these beautiful paintings. And she went to go live after she already had a huge following, like, I don't know, hundreds, like 6-figure followers, right? And like tens of thousands of views on her video. And she decided to go live for the first time. And she's such a loving, benevolent spirit that she tried to say hello to everybody that came into the chat. And and people got mad, upset with her for doing that because it was taking so long, or that they weren't paying attention to them and their questions. But all she really wanted to do was say hi to everybody. She made a video about it, and it sticks out in my mind right now. She's a very good astrologer, very good astrologer, and she presents very nicely too. But I'm at a point now where our little corner of the matrix, our little channel is small enough that I can do that, right? And you should. You're deserving of feeling love. All of you are. You're deserving of feeling love, right? All right, and it's going to be it's going to be an Akash, because this is late night Akash, okay? So we're going to pull that card, okay? And yes, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Amazing madness. Absolutely. So Steph Z, I'm going to pull a card for you, okay? Put SMR in the title, because I want people to listen. You don't have to listen. You can turn me down and chat. Or you could put me over beside Mr. Kitty and Dexter if they're sleeping over there. Hi, Pearl. Hi, Pearl. Nice to have you here. Let me just pull a quick card for Steph Z and for the group, because there's not very many of us. It's SMR, so you're supposed to listen. And then I'll get you your beach pass, because I think you're new here. Okay. All right, this is what you got, Steph Z. Right? And Nourish Heal Live is here. So she might be able to shed some light on this too. This message from the Akash, the divine physician, letting me know that you might have some sort of master, some sort of issue that you're going to ancient shamanic healing for, or alternative healing, homeopathic treatments of things. Look at, and the depiction is of our ascended master with the staff of Hermes, healing the lady, the woman at the well. You see that? That's a Bible story in a tarot card. Doesn't matter your spiritual background. Ascended Master has got your back. Whether it's Buddha, Christ, or even the angels come. Even the angels can come. Okay? You might have an angel come and heal you. You might lay witness to people that are laying hands on somebody else and healing them. Right? Working something out of somebody else, right? Or an intervention where you're just bringing awareness to with the medicinal mushroom. Yeah, right? Maybe we're just tripping out, okay? And if you're tripping out, watch the etheric. Watch the healing. Watch with a little bit of, sometimes it takes a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down. Sometimes it takes a little bit of natural, they would call it poison, to release the rest of your poison. I can't partake because I'm too old, and don't worry, it's drywall behind there, not padded wall. Okay, but if we're spiritually awakening, we need to go slow. We need to go step by step, because we can get into situations where the body can feel it, and the body will feel the symptoms of the ascension. Okay, you know what I'm going to do with all the old? I'm going to do something with all the old daily readings that we do. Well, we're going to have a series called How to New Age, right? It's just a guideline. There's no rules. You can do it however you want. But when it comes to like physician heal thyself, you definitely want to take in all information you can, right? You want to have as much resource by your side at all times as you can, okay? Hoping to get some healing or insight this Saturday. Yeah, if you got like a yoga professor or somebody who runs perhaps New Age circles or meditation, what do they call them? not a vinyasa. My Hindi is not so good. A satsang. A satsang. They might have some healing in it for you. Hi, Feather. How are you? Call you Feather. I put SMR in the title, sillies. It's a good night to get me to say what you want, sing what you want. I can't guarantee that I'll do it. It's just like the readings. I don't make promises, but it would be fun to see what we can align with, right? It's good. It's good. Monkey mind, be quiet, right? That chattering mind, especially when it's time to fall asleep, to turn that monkey mind off. Hi, Ashley. I'm not really taking questions, but I am pulling cards for people. But we're vibing out. The tarot program already happened earlier today. So now we're just here nourishing and healing and living with one another, right? That's good. We're at a beach party. Hi, Chanel C. Thank you. Sungaya, thank you for being here. Appreciate all you guys that come in. This is the evening portion. This is the chill portion. Can you have a card, please? Absolutely, Ashley, yes. But before I do that, okay, you hold on just a second. I'm going to give you your beach pass because I don't think I have you here. Under the A's, no, I don't have Ashley here. So here's your beach pass and a star. The stars get you closer to actually having a full-on mini reading. Because as you can see, we got a lot of people that like to have their full-on mini readings. Okay, and it's not $3.99 a minute, silly. It's 5 minutes of your time. Okay? And you're all beautiful and worthy of love. 15 minutes of your time is worth $50. And that's why I'm so appreciative that you decide to spend it with me. Okay? My ego got excited there. They're spending this time with me? Nah, they're spending this time in the chat room. And so am I. I gotta trick my ego sometimes. Gotta trick my monkey mind. Okay? Ashley A., welcome to the beach party. Thanks for being here. Nourish Heal Live. Did we write you down? Let me double check. Game Talk. Yes, you've got your star. Okay. When are the tarot cards? Normally they're daily. Today we're on because of the weekend. It was a little early. It would be like 6 p.m. Eastern time, or no, about 6:30, 7 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. It's a different time every day. Where I'm at. So I get home around 5 p.m. Pacific time. So what's that? 8 o'clock. I'm usually set up by then. So that's this is the late night Akash portion. I try to go daily, but I can't always. Okay. Oh, thanks. I'm a Scorpio. I don't really have too much in the. I'm like, if you follow me, you might wander in the desert for a long time because I'm in the desert wandering around, hoping to see those beautiful sunsets that are pink and blue and yellow and orange. Because you still see them like that in the desert. Okay? I live in a winter desert where it's like I can watch Gaia grow in the summer, but in the winter it's a desert. It's a teenage wasteland. Okay? And it's okay. But thank you, Fireman. You get me hype. Okay? And it's our chat. It is our chat. Yes, you can, Ashley, if you're still here. And if Ashley's not here, I want everybody to receive this card. Okay? Maybe she just popped in and out and didn't get it right away. But it's okay. It's okay. We're all going through our own different stuff right now. Absolutely. Hi, Jesse Q. See, I'm even trying to consciously not break into song as much because I don't want to get too excited and come unchained. We want to listen to tarot. We don't want to talk to tarot. We talk with, chat with. It's like that person says, "Can I talk to you?" It's okay. They don't mean anything by it. But you can clearly use it as a litmus test to say, "I would like to speak with you. I want to talk with you," right? "I need to talk to you," right? You know right away. What? But so I want to speak with you. Loaded words, right? Reactivity, all this stuff coming into question because we're talking about Saturn going stationary tomorrow. This is our sneak peek astrologically, okay? It's going to affect you. It wants you to succeed, but it also wants to see how you do in the grind, in the thrill of it all. This card was for Ashley C, but we can take it because we're roaming through the Akash. Just because we're at the library looking for our Akash record doesn't mean we have to go straight to our book. We can take some time to look around here. Totally can. Okay? And it came up Queen of Scrolls. With help of Queen of Scrolls. Okay? Now the scrolls, I looked up, I did my research on these cards, and this suit of scrolls runs linear to swords. Right? So this would be Queen of Swords in a regular tarot. Now, I like the scrolls much better because it's like it puts the accent on the communication of the swords. It is the thought forms as well, but it accents the communication, which is really nice. So something very important for you in terms of communication and who you're communicating to and the content of the message you're communicating at this time as well. You're wanting to refine it, or you're wanting to cut it out, or you're wanting to take a closer look. One of those things, because it's important to you. It's important to you because your mind has told you that it's important to you. And normally when that happens and we believe it, it's because it's from our higher selves or source. We're forced to look at it. Queen of Swords forces her ace to 10 of Swords, right? She rules with an authoritative hand. Okay, so it's like a heavy hand that's in there, right? We're made to look. We're made to know. We're made to understand it. Okay, so it's Queen of Scrolls there for you, Ashley. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. Yeah, this tribe will recommend you, and welcome you nourishingly and accordingly, okay, to our little beach party. I'm going to give you your beach pass. Just make sure, see if I have you already, but I don't. Okay, so we're going to put Rebecca in there. Rebecca Perez, beautiful. And you get a little star. And every time you check into the chat and I see you, or one of the mods lets me know not to forget, then you get a star. And the more stars you get, you can use them towards getting a mini tarot reading on the Legends of Tarot program, which runs earlier in the day, almost every day. Sometimes I need to get my life in order too. But I like spending my time with you guys. I really do. So it's fun and awesome. And thanks for the thumbs up. The gauge, the glitter is piling up here. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your kind words. But the only reason you notice that in someone else is because it exists in you. So you're probably cutie too. You're probably what do they boys say? A dime piece? It's F boys and dime pieces. That's what the young ones are, right? That's what it's all about. But you're cute. We used to say hot and what is all the rest? But cute, beautiful, and gorgeous. Those ones are the ones that like they cross the generational gaps, right? Yeah, that's cool, and it's good. Bombshell, remember Bombshell, right? And with respect to the divine feminine, it's the expression of our desire. That's all that really is. It was never meant to be derogatory. It was like men's desire came across so crass sometimes, especially when two men were talking to one another. It's like how men play fight, but they don't really want to be romantic and they don't really want to hurt each other, but they play fight because they love that connection. It's kind of like that same thing where it's like when they're talking with each other, they're expressing their desire that, to be romantic or to, let's get physical, physical. I want to get physical. Let's hear your body talk. Right? That Olivia Newton-John stuff. Right? Hi, Jackie Hernandez. Damn, we got to make sure we get Jackie in here. She's picking up stars on the beach and hanging out. I know I don't have very many J's. So, Jackie, let's put Jackie in here. Jackie H. You're a star in my eyes, Jackie H. Thanks for picking up stars on the beach with us tonight. That's what we're doing. Talking about Saturn retrograde. Give everybody a little sneak peek for tomorrow in regards to the George the Dragon Slayer, 303 AD on April 29th, right? Right now it's April 29th, probably April 29th where you're at or getting close, 2019, okay? Anyone watching in the future, this is what we were doing. This is how we learned how to New Age. We were welcome to we imagined dragons. They said, welcome to the New Age, to the New Age, right? I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the New Age, right? So we're learning how to New Age together, okay? We can call it the ascension process. We can call it the awakening. We can call it the aligning with 5D energy. You can call it what you want. Subway, make it what you want, okay? Were you on earlier? Were you on the program early today? Or just here, just like a few minutes ago, Jackie? It's okay. It's okay. We're here to listen to tarot. We're not firing too many questions at it. And we're here to chat with each other. Absolutely. Absolutely. But if anybody really wants a card pulled, I'll pull a card. I'm okay with pulling another card. I put SM on the title. So if I do, you just listen to the cards. Yeah? Okay, Jackie, I'll pull a card for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't even have to pull. They're just falling out. And you get more. Maybe because you're a first timer, a newbie. Sorry, my candle is lighting off the little things that go off into the air. So every once in a while, I got to go check in with it. Okay? Because we did a smudge earlier. We did a bay leaf smudge. Okay. Jackie, first up. The loving elementals. That's us. That's us here in the room. We got your back. We see the beauty. We see the purity. We see the harmony that exists in nature. Maybe you have this thing where like you stand up in the community and you're like, let's push recycling. Let's push saving the trees. Let's push saving the bees. This might be something that you wrote in for yourself. You might be having a tough time letting go or experiencing tough times in social circles, or perhaps if you live life in a big city and you're finding things particularly hard. But if not, this is saying you have the potential to take up a cause for Gaia. She might even be an appreciation or pushing you in that direction. Okay? You've also got the card of the winged messenger. Okay? This is a meeting. This would be close to your Two of Cups in tarot, right? Romance for you. Romance not even on the horizon. It hasn't taken place yet. We're still setting the table. We're still nurturing it. We're still feeding the situationship. But there's romance here, and it's up for the grabs. So grab it. If you want it, here it is. Come and get it. But you better hurry because it's going fast. Right? Oh, and you got this card, and this is one of my most favoritists in the deck. Okay, you've got the will, wisdom, and mind, right? What do you call a short psychic that escaped from prison? No, it's not legendary tarot. It's small, medium, at large. Haha, just kidding. That was a joke. Because he's a little psychic that escaped prison. He's a small, medium, at large. Okay? Dad jokes for days. Right? You've got will, wisdom, and mind, though. Okay? Speaking of mind, there's Mind Junior. Hello, Mind Junior. All things are synchronistic here. We're like halfway to the Hall of Records here for everybody and for Jackie. Okay? No question. You can apply it to your situation. Exercise your will. Build and rely upon your wisdom. And your mind, let it flow. Let yourself go. Slow and low. That is the tempo. Okay? Because it's your mind. Sometimes we got to silence monkey mind and let creative, beautiful, I'm here for a purpose and I know it kind of mind, and let that push out into it, okay? And then you've got the King of Forces, right? Somebody else pulled this card. This is the second time this has come up on the program tonight. Your leadership, the trust that you have. And again, it's Gaia. Look at this. This is very beautiful. I want to juxtapose these two cards or show them. It's not really contrast, but it's the growth, all right, from a to a King of Forces. See the little girl there or the little boy? We don't have to put gender to it. See the little person there with the fairies and the chickadees and the acorns, and she's there connected to Gaia. And then after the journey, look at how much Gaia is providing for the same person, right? You might have a situation where a family member, an older family member that wants you around or wants you to be around. It might be tough for you to get there, but it's asking you to nourish it. Gaia wants you to help her and help her other flowers. Okay, that's what but it's up to you. It's up to you. You got the will, wisdom, and mind. You don't have to. It's just saying it's there for you. Align with it. Maybe you'll meet a nice man friend that is like core Greenpeace type dude, and he's there to save the elephants. And we're gonna hang up these elephant poachers by their nads, and we're just gonna leave them there. Okay, maybe that's what we're doing. Okay, Jackie Hernandez, thanks for being part of the program. I think I got you in there. And Mind Junior, hello, Mind Junior. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the beach party. I'm going to give you your all access beach pass right now. Okay? You get a star with that. You'll know more about that, what that means when you come back, or if you come back during the Legends of Tarot. Okay? I feel like I'm a voice answering machine on repeat, and all the people here, that's not fair. I say the same thing 17 times. You got your guys' time is valuable. So we're just going to listen for a bit. Okay? This will be like what was the equivalent to a segment of refreshment for me during the main program. But the main program already happened. And the Legends of Tarot for the 29th, it's going to happen a little bit later on. Okay? It's already tomorrow. You just don't know it yet. Okay? Today is already yesterday. We just don't know it yet. But that's okay. We can be here in the ever-present now. Kind of, yeah. I was banking on 2 hours, maybe 3, depending on if people's interests are still there. Okay? But if not, yeah, small intermission. Sometimes it's deep. Sometimes it's silly. Sometimes it's cringeworthy. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes the tarot has to give somebody a really harsh message, and then we give love. But it's always in the interest of benevolence and wishing each other the best in all things. Elena, hi, beautiful. Hi, gorgeous. You ladies in your microdots over there are also beautiful. Fireman 007 and I were lucky guys. We're just hanging out at the right beach. Hey, somebody else with ASMR in their name. I put ASMR in the title today because you can listen to the video too, silly. You don't just have to watch it. you can listen to it too. And make sure Fluffy and Mr. Kitty come inside, because I like checking with them. All right? That's okay. That's all right. Because we're listening. Tonight we're listening to tarot. We're listening to each other. We're listening to the feels, right? It's about getting up in that gap. That was no pun intended. I promise that was no pun intended. Getting into the gap means being awake and conscious in stillness. It doesn't mean what it sounds like. Because lots of guys would love to get up in the gap. But we are getting in the gap of the stillness of our minds. And we can use humor and benevolence. We talked about this. It's a running theme. It's a concurrent theme. And it's okay. Just a breeze. I smoked for 20 years, just about as long as I've read tarot for. I've smoked, and I recently kept the tarot, gave up the cigars. Okay? So now I vape. My vape, right? I think right now is rocking vanilla cream soda. Doesn't taste like that, though. It never tastes like it is. I hope not to have it forever, but I do enjoy it for when it's here. Okay, our legendary sounds are going to continue on. Thanks, Elena. I smell a lot better. Good thing you guys don't have, we don't have smell through the matrix. You guys should have your own incense, or maybe your own progressive psytrance or chill step music going on. It helps these videos. It helps us, right? Hi, Rebecca. We're not doing really questions or readings, but I'll pull a card for you and you can focus on your person or on your guy. That's totally allowed. I'm not done pulling cards, but we're listening. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. We can let Innate guide us too. That's okay. We're listening tonight. All right. Yeah, sure. That's allowed. It's a beach party. Okay, you wanna water? I'll get you a water. This program is brought to you by Thank You Water. It can be found at Cheers, where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. All right? ThankYouWater.now. Okay? Check it out. All right. One more, and then I'll put it away for a bit. And the segment of refreshment, we'll do another mini one in a little while. No, but I have a little story about one time when I was a little kid. Because if you were to ever do that, it would happen if you were a little kid. Okay? And I just got my eye on you next plane just to see if you're born in 97 or if you're on flight number 97 on your way somewhere else. You're at a beach party where we are trying to listen for growth and healing and nourishment, okay? But I can tell you this one little story about when I was a kid and I was having so much fun playing with my friends at a playground. And no, it's cool. It's cool. I'm chill. You're telling me to chill? Okay. All right. Maybe I do just need a deep breath. Maybe I shouldn't. I wasn't meant to tell that story. Probably shouldn't. Next plane is all right. And next plane, if you want to stay on the beach, I can issue you a beach pass. Gives you all access to the Zen garden. Okay? Yeah. Have a time. It's okay. I don't even know what trolling is. In fact, it's okay. Seems interested, but he stood you up? Yeah, okay. I feel that from a guy's perspective, he might not have felt safe in his own confidence, okay? Or he's a player. He's someone posing as somebody that he's not. And there are synchronicities that run in through the chat room So maybe with what we're seeing going on there, okay, maybe you have to really be careful of what you let in and trust in far game. If you're the type of person that gives second chances, I'd be very careful from this point out. Especially, don't put your heart on the line anytime soon. So from a guy's advice, if I stood up somebody that I had already showed interest in, I think the guy is either going to ghost on you, okay? I got cards going every which way here now in the SMR, okay? So no more steps towards this particular guy, okay? Till he figures his stuff out. I got to put my cards all the right way now after this because I was focused on the ASMR. I was listening to the shuffles. I wasn't paying attention. But it's okay. I'll get it all sorted out. Okay? Yeah, that's exactly, Jackie. That's probably what I was trying to say to Rebecca, is he didn't feel safe in his confidence. He feels maybe, yeah, you are very beautiful. You are maybe, like, what do they call that? Being out of someone's league. Okay? And that's all right. You know, if you like him too, you can say, hey, I get it. I totally get it. Could have been nervous, a case of the butterflies, or maybe his grandma really did need the family around her. You never know with these things, right? And especially if they ghost, right? But just, yeah, we got to kind of be careful, right? All right. Okay. Next plane. We had next plane, and we had a Leo. Hi, Leo. Welcome to the beach party. We're chilling. You're here on the Akash portion of the day, on our vibe, and it's nighttime at the beach. We got the full vibes out. We're not doing too much for readings or direct questions, but we wanted to let innate and just experience, right? I can tell you that I've ghosted from text chats that have made me feel, you know, not where I wanted to go, and I was just like, how do I explain my way out of this? I have done it before, right? Nobody's perfect. But I got to tell you one thing, Rebecca, I've never planned to go on a date with somebody and then just not shown up and not texted, okay? It's never timed out. This one time I had to call one of my lady friends back because I actually dropped the clutch on my Jeep when I was on my way to where we were going, and it was a legit thing. But we still hung out again later, right? Rebecca, I just got them sorted because I was talking to you and I shuffled them in backwards. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's not really like being stood up, it's more like being blown off. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well then, yeah. We got to make sure, you know, we got to maybe set some definitions. We got to define things. You know, you could be dealing with some astrological aspects that if you don't set definitive things, people are finding too much gray area. You like the guys who are spontaneous? I'm the same way. I like the ladies who are spontaneous, where it's like, Jeet yet? Nope. Kiam All right. You just call them up. You go meet them. You have a time. Okay. What is this? Hi, Hanifa. This is a beach party where we gather and we share vibes at this time of night. Okay. We're listening to tarot tonight. We're talking about Saturn retrograde. We're talking about St. George the Dragon Slayer. Okay. It's okay, Rebecca. He's complicated. Right? Throw on your bikini. That's good advice too, Jesse. That's really good advice. Right? He'd be dumb. He's not too complicated once he sees what he might be missing. Yeah, and Hanifa, thank you for being engaged in the conversation. We just went through what I feel like were a couple people that just showed up here accidentally, maybe because I put SMR in the title. I don't normally do that. It's normally tarot, but I put SMR because you can listen to the video too, right? You don't have to watch it, you know, or you can turn me down and just chat. It's okay. It's okay. But Hanifa Washington, Hanifa W, I've issued you your beach party pass, all access pass to the Zen Garden, and you've got a star. People are like collecting stars on the beach here because they fall from the heavens and they land on the beach. Not starfish, silly, actual star dust. The stuff we're made of, the star dust. We are the, no more we are the world. We are the whole dang universe. And we're in a corner of a matrix within a matrix right now. And for those of you listening later in like the year 8000, this is how we did it at the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Saturn's about to go retrograde, and I'm about to pull one Akash card for Jackie. It's not for Jackie, sorry, for Rebecca. But I said Jackie, so maybe Jackie will be able to pull two. And we did pull two, okay? So this is for both of you, okay? Works in mysterious ways. Doesn't have to have structure, right? You've got Archangel Michael and the Greater, okay? When you're discerning things, when you're looking at something, or when you're looking for something, maybe you're looking for something intangible, something like love or appreciation or contentment. Maybe that's what because they're looking in the physical world for it and they can't find it. So it means they need to open up, sillies. It means they need to open up and let the angels come and guide them and let things be. The letting go, right? Why do you think Archangel Michael comes with the big hug energy? Will wrap you in the protection, okay? That's what he's got. He's got the shield. He doesn't have the sword. He's got the shield. Gabriel's got the sword. Michael come and wrap you up, give you the healing. Yeah, we can go to the garden. There's healing in the garden too. We sniff the flowers until we decide that we want to wish everybody the best in peace, love, abundance, prosperity, bliss, happiness, and understanding in all things. They're like the little flowers on the path in the Zen garden that lead to over there. You might not be going far. You might just be going over there. But you're walking slowly and you're smelling the flowers. And it's great, right? Yeah. Jupiter went retrograde earlier this month. Pluto already started running away from Saturn. And now Saturn realized that Pluto went the other way. And so now on the 29th, Saturn's going retrograde. And Saturn wants to see us succeed. It really does. But it puts us to the tests of faith. And it puts us through the grind. So some of you might be looking at situations, and maybe you can step back from the grind for a little bit and recognize how far you've come in terms of careers, your own personal growth. That's what that's going to be allowed for. And you're going to be thinking about it, you're going to be a little bit affected by it as well. Because Pluto and Saturn, they want to affect you. Okay? And that's okay. It's okay. It's just what's happening in the weather, right? Thing. And I love your energy too, Rebecca. You wouldn't have noticed it within me if it wasn't in you. And that's my way of saying thank you. Welcome to the beach. Life's a beach here. Fireman has got the fireworks and all the falling stars. He's like, look, they're all over here. Okay? It's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you, Still Standing. Thank you for your kind words. Right? Sometimes I sound like a bit of a perv, Jesse. I know you were probably talking to you were talking to Still Standing. And everybody, a big hug right now for Still Standing, okay? She had a situation where she's entered into a little bit of confusion and cosmic disillusionment right now. So our journey to the Hall of Records in the Akash, we're here to spread healing and love. Hi, Red Moon. Hello. Welcome to the beach. Welcome to the Zen Garden at the beach. It's Cafe Terrapin Station. But this is Night Akash with legends of tarot. Where tonight we're just listening to tarot. But Red Moon, I'm going to give you a beach pass so you can stay if you like. the vibes. If you're feeling the vibes, please subscribe. Because it rhymes, silly. That's why you want to subscribe. You don't have and you get a star, too. Thanks for turning. You get a star with your first beach pass. Okay? That's what's going on. And I appreciate you, fireman. I appreciate your chill nature, your chill vibe. Maybe it's because we're surrounded by all these beautiful women, but you are a really chilling, good vibing dude. And I appreciate you for being here. Led you to the page. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. The gig is up. The word is out. They finally found us. The renegades who had it made. Look where it found us. Namanana like today. Baba Namanapa say I'm a wanted man. That sticks. The hangman. Oh, mama, I'm afraid for my life from the long arm of the law. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long. Because Hangman's here in tarot. We're allowed to sing it. Nobody says you can't sing in the shower. Right? Nobody says. This program tonight brought to you by the letters B, R, the number 17, and the good people at Thank You Water. Visit them at thankyouwater.now. Okay? You can. They'll help you. Their product is amazing, okay? And you can get it at Cheers, where everybody knows your name. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And we're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see troubles aren't all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name. And it's good. Do watch multiple peeps. You'll get the most of it. But just there's like still standing was maybe getting too many conflictual reads because of too much. So Chanel C's got it right. Pick your favorites, okay? If the beach party isn't your favorite, then that's okay. That's okay. You can come and go as you please. That's why we're having the party on the beach, you sillies. It's not my house where I have to kick everybody out when the cops come. If the cops come, we'll just all jump in the ocean and swim out to my private yacht where they can't go there unless they have a helicopter, okay? But it'll be okay. Cops aren't coming, right? They're not. They're just not. Fireman got some tarot. Fireman got the dice. Let us know, fireman, how those dice are. That's pretty cool. I was gonna Google them, and then I got sleepy, and I totally forgot, and then we started doing readings again. It's the weekend. My weekend is coming to a close, so I gotta go back to work tomorrow. But you'll all be there with me in my dreams, and when I'm thinking about how much I just want to be here, hanging out with you guys, right? You need help. You're having a hard time. Okay, Red Moon, that's okay. We're not doing readings or answering specific questions, but I'll pull a card from the Akash for you. That'll help you. Everybody give Red Moon a big hug. She's new here, and she's having a hard time, right? It's okay. If it arose, what arises must subside, right? What goes up must come down. The spinning wheels got to go round. Okay? Kind of thing. We're not doing specific questions. Right? Is he being reactive? What's his sign? Maybe we can just ask Nate real quick. Eleni? Sorry, I don't know the phonegetic way to say it. I'm Canadian. I'm allowed to say it how I want. Okay? Yeah, guys know Tyler from Tyler Tarot? He came last night. It blew our minds because we fly under the radar here. We're in the deepest unknown corners of YouTube and the Matrix. People don't know we're here. Our phones aren't blowing up, and that's the way we like it. because we're partying. We're not texting and taking selfies of our food. We can do that if we want. I'm no judgment here, but that's not what we're doing right now. It's cool. Well, he has like 200,000 subscribers. Of course he's cool AF, right? He let me know I was on my right track when I first started this channel, because of course I came across his channel, right? No, we're not. We don't have a bromance, not at all, Elle and I. I haven't watched one of his vids in a minute. Like, it's been quite a minute, right? Fireman and we have a bit of a bromance, but it's only because we're surrounded by beautiful ladies. Sillies. Hi, Leo Akeem. I think I gotta make sure I write you down on the list to make sure you get a star and an invitation to the Zen Garden. It's all access pass. And once in a while you get up on the board on the stage during the regular program if you hand in enough stars. And your timing has to be pretty good too. Because look, it's not like you have anything to do with your timing. Because I don't pre-post. I don't say, hey, we're going live in a couple hours. I just push the button whenever I dang well feel like it. Okay? That's how it goes. So Leo Akeem. Okay. Are you a Leo Akeem? Are you in Leo? If so, big shout out. Big hugs. And because you might be going through a tough time too. Just like Red Roses. You know? Okay. We're still going to pull that card, Red Moon, with Red Roses. Red Rover, please send Red Moon over if we wanted to play Red Rover on the beach. But we're not. We just want to chill around the fire tonight. Okay? We're still going to pull another Akash card. Okay? It's getting there, isn't it? It isn't it, right? And some of it is because people are vibing out. We're learning how to new age, right? You know how there's been this trend since the age of Aquarius to take nouns and verb them. Like gifts. I gifted them that. Gift is a noun, but it's trendy to say it as a verb, right? You notice those nuances in our language, right? Especially in the English language, okay? So we're going to learn how to new age, as if new age was a thing that you do, because it is a thing that you do. It's always about destiny, not about destination. Those two words too get intermingled, and it's they're the beaded curtains, or the overgrown jungle that we have to like kind of get through, or swim through if we're in deeper waters of emotion. We keep swimming, or we keep making our way through the jungle. Get in touch with Gaia, so we get a better perspective, right? It's an action doing time. Taurus is saying take a little break. Let's nurture for a bit. Saturn's about to go retrograde, and then in a few days, you may find a shift in the energy in that people are going to be working towards goals, material goals, okay? Accounting, finance, monies, things like that on the nitty-gritty are going to become very, very important, and accountability for a couple weeks here before the sun transits into Gemini. It's okay. It might only last till about the 18th, okay? Heart chakra energy and your willpower, right? The lower Tao, the whole torso area, in charge for a little while. It's like Donnie Darko, where he follows the jet stream of the ether of spirit. Right? That movie was a little bit dark, but at the same time, it's like we are all forever in space, flowers of Gaia that we are. Okay. All right, Red Moon, this one's for you. Big hug. New at the beach party. Just expressed through a little gumdrop. Touch my heart. So we're gonna get a card up here for you for that. Okay. Birth. All right. Wow. Maybe she just found out that she was gonna have a baby, or maybe she's going through a tough time too, to postpartum influences in her environment that could be causing the natural sadness. Because let's think about how babies are born. We're not going to talk about the birds and the bees. We're going to talk about how two people become one. And then how their love, one person becomes two. Because the divine feminine has a baby inside. And then that one becomes two again. Right? And if it's twins, then it's three. Right? But I hope you're not going through any sadness based on a tough loss or a tough time surrounding the birth, death, rebirth cycles, Red Moon, okay? Have heart, a caution spirit, want us to know that we're going to be given more control of those sides, more creative control. We're going to be able to remember our last lifetimes. Heck, we might be able to pick up the internet in the year 8000 and go back and come and chill out here and remember it, right? Welcome back, Music Love. Thanks for being here. We just pulled a card for somebody that came in and was having a rough time, and I think they left again. But that's okay, right? To anybody that applied to anybody that was able to take that message, right? I know Genesis, she's a inner circle tribe OG beach party, and she's having a baby. She's about to have a baby. Okay, Hakeem, I don't know who. Henry Lemongello, maybe. You know, Tennessee touchdown Archibald II. It doesn't matter. You know, we're Katniss arrowing the ego self. We're killing it where it is, so we can venture higher and we can venture further. Because innately we know there are things that are more beautiful. How it's presenting now is kind of like a calcified pineal gland. It's not quite full yet. We can't quite get there, right? That's right. That's right. Pulled that from an old Chevy Chase movie where he's a detective. They call him Fletch. If you remember Fletch, and Fletch Lives. Classic benevolence in humor, okay? And the pop references and the dad jokes that never stop on this channel. I put SMR in the title so we can listen to the shuffling, sillies. We can do whatever we want, okay? These cards are new that I'm dealing with, and they're a little slippery. Maybe I'll switch decks for a bit. We get different sounds, right? In the beginning, there was a sound. There was no there was no light. There was no dark. There was none of that. It's just a sound. ASMR is so popular because of how deep it reaches into the subconscious. So be careful as well, you know? It's okay to have it. It's okay to have it. The sound is its core. All right, welcome, Leo Akeem. Thanks for being here on the beach with us today. Okay, I got the playing cards right now in my hands, right? That's cool too, because once you get going, firemen, especially for you, once you get going, these things are deadly accurate. But it's hard because it draws from you really have to go within the channel message to get them and to extract what needs to come out into the ether. Right? Hi, Music Love. I'm not answering direct questions, but I will pull a card. And seeing as since you're so cool at it when you're at the beach, I'll even let you pick the deck. Welcome back, still standing. Thanks for being my mod. I see the little blue wrench there. Yeah, that's the first time I put the little blue wrench on it. So thank you. Okay. I'm well, thanks. How are you? Hi, Hanifa. Thanks for still being here. Kisses for the fireman. Lots of kisses. Okay. It's great. And the fun part, and I hope at least you guys have fun part, is maybe sometimes you come here because you'll never know what you're going to hear next. It could be unchained. It could be off the hook. Some people think I'm barreled. Some people think that thank you water is vodka, but it's not. It's thank you water. Welcome back, Jesse Q. Okay. Jesse Q, I was wondering if you would like employment at the beach. You don't have to do it while we're partying, but I need someone to operate the candy shop, because I think we should have like a certain amount of candy at our beach too, like a place where you could go in if you were just feeling like a little peckish and you wanted some like cotton candy or maybe some rum butter lifesavers. You could go ahead because we had a candy store there, right? That's what we want. Okay. Oh, I know. I'm not directing that at anyone. Trust me. And yeah, definitely. These guys, it's so great because like they're here and I drop the readings during the main program, the tarot readings when I'm done. So then you can come back and ask. You could have your intention set on the same thing, but ask it in a different way, and you may get a different reading. Right? That's the other thing still standing. Why that came up. I wonder if it was in sort of the way you asked, if you like had your focus or your intention set on Hosa, but the way you asked had the reader that you heard retrieve a channel message that might not have been for you based in the way in your communication beforehand. Say it could have just been a little miss, a little nuance like that threw the whole thing off, right? Big hugs. Okay, we were gonna pull a card for somebody. Hi, Jacqueline Spears. Welcome to the beach party. Welcome to the beach party. Okay? We're not beached whales. We're beach partiers. That's what we're doing. And all the ladies that come here are all so beautiful. All your little microdots are all so beautiful. Fireman 007 and I were the luckiest dudes on the internet. We are the Jacqueline Spears. Okay, I've got Jackie H, and now I've got Jacqueline. What was that, Rod Stewart? Jackie, yo, has nothing on. You wear it well. Something like that. It was Rod Stewart jam that came into my head. Madam Jacqueline got nothing on. Jacqueline Spears. Okay. I'm going to issue you your beach party membership pass, and you picked up 1 star today. Can you guys see the stars beginning to grow by the names? Okay. It's all the little stars that are growing. And what those stars do as you pick them up, Jacqueline, if you come to the program that happens earlier in the day called Legends of Tarot Dailies, you can use your stars for a little mini reading and actually ask a legit question. Okay? Oh, Leo, you're representing Divine Masculine too? Great. Welcome to the beach. Boys Club is the Fireman 007. Yours truly, and now you. So thanks for being here. Surrounded by these beautiful women too. Hi. Oh no, it could be. I put SMR in the title, Dante, because you can listen to the video. You don't have to just watch it. You're at a place where we do silly, authentic, esoteric things. So if I yell every once in a while, I'm sorry, maybe it's not true SMR. I don't have like 4-inch fingernails to tap on a microphone. I just have the shuffling of the cards. Because we're not reading, we're listening to the cards tonight. We're not reading them. Sometimes I do. I naturally have a loud voice. Like if you were talking to me on the phone, I'm one of those guys where you'd have to hold it way out here. Okay? And it's my outside voice. But it's nighttime, so I'm chilling. But welcome, Dante Pollock. You're at the beach party now. This is where we are. There's a beautiful full moon reflecting off a low tide going out into the sea on a starry night. We got tiki torches. Hell, we even got a candy shop, bro. And we can't forget about the Zen garden, because I wish you all the best. In peace, love, prosperity, bliss, understanding, fun in all things, okay? We just take it easy. Take it easy, okay? That's right, Jesse. Yeah, you will? Thank you. I wanted to ask you that because we've got to stock a lot of things in the candy shop, right? We need good vibrations in the candy shop. We need to have the best ones, okay? Exactly. We're all about the love, too. We're all about the love. Fireman, what lady doesn't want to be with a fireman. A lot of the guys I work with, they are waiting to become firemen because they get the ladies. The ladies love them. And the ladies at my work, they always tell stories about when they see a fireman. It's a uniform and the fire. That's what it is. It's the fire. We were going to pull a card for somebody. You're cute too, Jacqueline. You wouldn't notice it in me if it wasn't true for yourself. And that's my way of saying thank you. Okay? Because it exists within you too. And that's how you were able to realize it within me. Because we're mirrors we're all the flowers of Gaia looking at each other. You're beautiful. No, you are. No, so is that flower. And so are they. And I just noticed that flower, and that flower is effing beautiful too. Let's sniff them and then go over there. Lots of kisses. Okay, Jessica's going to run the candy store. Fireman is attending and kind of looking out for things at the big bonfire. But there's tiki torches all along the beach where we're at. So if you want to have a chat with somebody and try and pick up their spirits, you go for it. You do it. That's what the chat's there for. Okay, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Almond Snickers, right? The Almond Snickers is the Kipper's Knickers, the cat's pajamas, and the bee's knees. Okay? Sorry, Dante, if I'm yelling. Okay? Dante, if you want a beach pass, you just let me know. Okay? It's the Kipper's Knickers, for crying out loud. You know? Heavens to Murgatroyd. Heavens, and even Heavens to Murgatroyd. We get them all here. Because this is the late night of Kosh. Okay? Yeah. It's at the end of the theme song, right? Baby, if you've ever wondered whatever became of me, I'm living on the air in Cincinnati, WKRP. Got kinda tired of packing and unpacking, town to town, up and down the dial. Maybe you and me were never meant to be. Just maybe think of me once in a while. Absolutely, Jacqueline. I'm just going to switch the decks. Now that I remembered who I'm pulling the card for, I'm going to do it. Because it's ASMR night and it's Saturn retrograde and Georgia Dragon Slayer, we're going to pull out the Dreams of Gaia for this next card, okay? Oh, yeah, those are good too. Those are good too. Oh, the Gaia cards are loud on ASMR. I might have to be careful. I don't want to wake Gaia up if she's sleeping. We're praying for Tonga, right? Praying for earth changes to allow agriculture for good harvests. We need food at the beach party, and we're in remembrance. So I say the program is brought to you by Thank You Water, but we're also wanting this Taurus season to nurture our food producers, our nourishment. Okay, Jackie, it's coming up. It's coming up, Jackie. The 80s, baby. I think KRP was even late 70s. I think it was even a little bit, the early episodes even were a little bit earlier than that, in the 80s. Not quite there. Dreams of Gaia. Even though it's the Akash, we can pull a card for Gaia from Jackie. She's beautiful too. She's got her kitty cat there. She's got her auric field open and expressing. Okay, this is equivalent to Queen of Wands tarot, right? Can represent Leo, Sagittarius and Aries, but it doesn't have to. This card is about support. This card is about relying. I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. All I need is my buddies. High with a little help from my friends. Right? This is the support, right? A hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a place and a heart of somebody who needs you. Okay? Jacqueline Spears, this is a card about support and help and sharing your love and maybe picking up the spirits of somebody else. Queen of Fire is so benevolent in how she wants to help. Her passion is to help others. What a great card for you to pull here, right? So maybe either you're a nurse or you're contributing or you're swallowing your pride to ask for a little help. It's okay. This person wants to give it to you, okay? It's the Queen of Fire. Of course you would, fireman. Right? Don't ever put her out. She's a good fire. She's the fire we need, okay? That's good. Oh, yeah, Jesse Q. Rum Butter Lifesavers are my ultimate favorite. I'm a sour cherry fan too. Doesn't matter what it is, but I'm not too partial to gummy. I'm an old boy, so I like the hard candies, right? A hard man is good to find, silly. No, wait. A good man is hard to find, everyone. Good, right? Dad jokes for days here. It's just the way we do it. It's the way we roll. Absolutely. Okay, little segment of refreshment. Not a big one, a little one. Okay. Got about an hour till I have to pull the pin. Tarot pin station. We've got a Zen garden. We've got a bonfire and a candy shop now. This place, we're flying under the radar. Our phones haven't blown up yet, and that's good news. That's good news. But I'm glad someone said they came in because a coworker said so. So, the gig is up. The word is out. They're going to find us eventually. We got to be prepared for that day. Okay? We absolutely do. And that's why I love engaging with chat and getting to know all of you now, while the time is now. What's up now? Used to be my favorite saying when I was a young buck. When I was 20, I'd walk into a room or see somebody and I'd be like, what's up now? I wouldn't just be like, what's up? I'd be like, what's up now? Right? Because we had arrived. Two became one. And then Source's work could truly begin. The mirroring, the exchange, the love, the communication, the creation. We were seeing our future. We were being our future. We were co-creating, making our future. For anyone watching later, that's the way we did it at the dawning of the age of Aquarius. It was hard for us because we had to learn how. We had to learn how to new age. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, there was someone in the chat earlier. I'm sorry for it because it goes by so fast, but they said I'm here because a coworker told me about it. That's cool. Thumbs up to that. Thumbs up if you got a card and it was helping. Pour a little glitter on, pour some glitter on me. No, I'm just trashing those songs. Okay, the heck yeah, hell yeah, hells to the yeah, right? What does Ralph say? If any of you guys check out Infinite Waters, he says, "Can I get a hello there?" Right? Don't mean to rip him off or copy him. I'm just telling you that's how he brings a vibe to his videos. And he helped me a lot in terms of from an inspiration standpoint. When it's like, you can start your own channel, you can do it. What's really holding you back there? I would shout out to Ralph at Infinite Waters because, with Tyler Tarot popping in, Tyler from Tyler's Tarot was here last night. If Infinite Waters, because I sometimes comment and I say, hey man, thank you. The cat down the road is playing the bagpipes. Thanks for cheering me up today. He thumbs up and he hearts my comment. So maybe one day he'll come and see us too, right? His name is Infinite Waters, fireman. He kind of goes out in nature. He centers the start of his videos by saying peace and breathing in prana. And then he just shares his experience, kind of like what we're doing, right? But he gives you tips and tactics for learning how to new age as well. And they call it diving deep because it's an ascension process, but we have to go deep within before we can go up, right? Before you can learn to get to fly those Palladian light ships. Like, I'm just a mechanic. I'm like Scotty in Star Trek. I work on the frame shift drives. I don't pilot the light shifts, silly. We would have crashed into Saturn long ago because I would have forgot that it was retrograde. That's why I don't fly the light ships. I just hold the wrenches, okay? We got tarot here. And you've seen Teal Swan. I've watched a bit of her, right? You take a little bit from everybody. Make a big soup. Make a big consciousness soup. You put a little piece of Sadhguru in there, add some Eckhart Tolle and some Deepak Chopra. And then you got the YouTube innovators like Teal and like Ralph, right? And in the tarot side of things and the astrology, right? You got like Pam Gregory. If you've got an articulated, a well-read mind and you love astrology, Pam Gregory's got some amazing vibes. Okay, Barbara Goldsmith and Kelly Rizzero, very successful astrologers that can let you know what to expect in the overall because they keep their eye on these planetary alignments, okay? And when it comes to tarot's daily, like Still Standing and Chanel said, they have their favorites. They come to their favorites when it comes to wanting to connect to the mystic. As we sail into the mystic, right? Or the Misty Mountain Hop. You know what? Steve S was here today. He hit the button he hit the super chat button for $20. I hadn't talked to him in 2 years. He used to comment on the channel. He just hit me up. He said, "Yeah, bro, thanks for being you. And I want to thank you all for being you." Okay? I don't know what sound of shuffling I'm liking the best of. Gaia's a little loud right now, but I'm a little loud. I feel it would just cause me to be louder. Okay? Okay, cool. Right. I put SMR in the title so we would listen to tarot tonight. And I'm having to go back and pin and thumbnail all the other live readings because I truly believe that thousands of years could go by and people could stumble upon this stuff, right? So I want to represent from this point in my Akash, okay? Because it might be me watching it one day, okay? And I'm remembering the creative control that I have on my birth, death, and rebirth cycles. It's what Akash is all about. We've been veiled. We've been kind of quarantined from the Hall of Records, right? By whatever forces are out there. The new moon's coming up. May the 4th be with you. It's happening on May the 4th, sillies. It's going to be Star Wars Day soon. Okay? We're looking to the future always. Just a little bit. We love the ever-present now. We love this moment in space and time. But we can't help. And we get nostalgic. We talk about things like Gregory, George the Dragon Slayer. Okay? George the Dragon Slayer, one of the last noted people, they painted fresco of him slaying the dragons. Where do you think all that lore? You think dragon was like Sasquatch? They didn't exist, but nobody ever saw them? Who knows? This is a long time ago, right? But he was slaying dragons, and there was even, I think it was Alexander of Egypt, fell in love with his cause and what he was doing, the light work that he was doing, and somebody else unfortunately got jealous and had him beheaded in front of the wall of his home castle in 303 AD on April 29th. It's kind of sad, but it's like they never stopped him. They never broke his stride. They never slowed him down. He's a dragon slayer. So sometimes we look deep into the path at our legend and folklore too for inspiration. Why not? Why not inject today with inspiration? Why not inject it with looking a little bit to the future and getting excited about the things we like? I don't care if it's Star Wars or Twinkies or Ho-Hos or Lifesavers or whatever it is. It gets us hype, right? I don't want to yell. I don't want to come too unchained on this portion, right? Okay. And people came and people went tonight, just like we knew, because this is late night at the beach. We catch the odd person walking down the beach. Say, come on over. Have a gumdrop or have a brewski, bud. Come for a brewski, bud. That's the way we do in where I'm at. Okay. Where are you? How's the weather where you're at? Hi, Angie White. Thanks for stopping in tonight. I've got your name down. There you are up top. You were here earlier today. That's star number 2 for you. Star number 2 for Angie White. She's picking up stars like an awesome person on the beach. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Right? It's a friendly, nurturing place. There was someone in the chat room earlier called Nurture, Love, Soul, Heal, Live. That was her name. That was her username. It was perfect for this place. I put SMR in the title so I could shuffle and we could listen to tarot. If you got psytrance going on or some chill step in the background, even better. Light a candle. I did. You don't have to. Don't mean to tell you what you do. I'm a dad. You got to remember I do have another role, another persona that I need to engage in from time to time. Because we want the best for one another, right? Absolutely. You're very welcome. Hi, everyone. And to those people, the core bonfire folk, we're chilling here. Am I single? Yeah, for 9 years I've been. Haven't been feeling energetically matched to anyone that I've come across in my local area. And that's okay. I love being single, but it does. Sometimes I really want to. And I've had some beautiful women, lady friends come in and out of my life over the years. And it's back to Garcia. What a long, strange trip it's been. I stay in touch with most of them. There's no reason to break ties and burn bridges no matter what happens, right? They're on Facebook. They're on, they're still stored in there, right? Can reach out. Hi, Angie. 6 years, okay, right? 9 years for firemen as well. Coming up on a hot decade. It's okay. We're visiting the Akash. The Akash, part of us, we're waiting for our binary star. We're actively waiting for our twin flame. It's okay. Doesn't mean we can't go out and have a little fun at the candy store with Jesse Q, right? Of course not. Didn't mean to put you on the spot there, right? But naughty is as naughty does. Isn't that what Forrest Gump would say? Like, you better have the Gump chocolates, right? Life is like a bunch of Gump. Life is like a box of Gump in a DVD. Put it on, watch it in the background if you want. You laugh, you cry, you fart, you sing. You do all of it, right? What else? You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. Yeah, the facts of life, right? I wish I knew more of that particular theme, right? That was a good one. Remember Tootie and Freckles and Blanche and Mrs. Garrett? Can I get a woot if you remember Mrs. Garrett? Right? She helped those young ladies. That's what she was doing. She was all about it. Twin flames. And probably, if you heard the term soulmate, you'd probably put that. I don't know. Hi, Steph Z. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for being here on this little hangout tonight. We're just chilling around the late night fire. The Legends of Tarot program already happened, and it hasn't happened yet. If that makes sense. Like the show where we do mini readings for people, it already happened and it hasn't happened yet. Today, okay? Sorry, I was just trying to play a little trick on you there, Steph Z. I just wanted to let you know that we're just chilling at the camp. And that's fine too. That's fine. You believe what you want to believe. You see, you don't have to live like a refugee. And Tom Petty comes in clear too, sometimes at this time of night, depending what radio station. And maybe sometimes you can hear them all. You might still hear it. You might still hear Jim Morrison in the desert. Right? The day destroys the night. Night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, But what are we doing? We're ripping down the veil. We're breaking on through to the other side, sillies. Lee Carroll talked about it a lot, how it was veiled from us. Our loved ones on the other side. Our next life and our last life. Our understanding of why does it have to be this way? It's all been veiled. There's a lot of people out there, touting the pineal gland and DMT, but we're getting creative control over this birth, death, and rebirth cycle. Number 13, major arcana. Right? And it's tough because you have to swim your way through a lot of gumbo, and you have to kind of machete your way through some very thick jungle sometimes. Because there's people out there that are feeding hype and fear about the end of the world and about everything failing. And no, we've already ascended past that. Most of us that are here, we're doing it in ourselves, and we've already made the world a better place. And the people that are still arguing over it or making it worse, they just don't know it yet. We've already made it. We've returned to Genesis. We've returned to our lost paradise. Okay, that's what it is. It's our lost paradise being refound, being born, because we went deep inside. Then we went up Stairway of Heaven style, Led Zeppelin, and then we have a good vantage point. We can see what we want to see, so then now we can believe what we want to believe. We don't have to succumb or lay down to our conditioned thinking anymore. Of maybe it was mom and dad or brother Charlie that said it had to be this way. Those people in your life where you tell them your dream and they're like, well, you can't, no, you won't be able to do that. You can't do that. No. Don't let them tell you you're crazy. Don't let them tell you that you can't. Because we know in our heart energies that there are things that are more beautiful. Okay? They're not necessarily here right now. So maybe our relationships and sometimes our busted situationships are there to remind us of that. It might not be here right now, but that beauty that you seek, it is there. And it is more beautiful than you could have ever imagined it for yourself. Okay? I put SMR in the title so we could listen. I should listen more. I go hammer on the words. But I guess that's why I do that. I'm in, Jesse's doing the candy store thing. Fireman's taking care of the bonfire, adding more logs and pallets if we need to. I'm at the Zen garden because this flower, not just this flower, all the flower in the Zen garden, they get me. They make me become unchained, off the hook. Hi, Kayanant. You just woke up and you came here? We're blessed. This is evening time for the legendary beach party. But it's okay, whatever time you're in, it doesn't have to be nighttime. We just like the imagery of the full moon and the low tide with all the stars out. Like, you ever remember that Jodie Foster movie, In Contact, where was it Matthew McConaughey and they tried to go interstellar? And when she got where she was going, that's where she was. She was talking to her dad on that scene at the end where they're on the beach. It's kind of like that. But they didn't have a candy store and we do. Okay? Well, now we do. We just did. Okay, Anand, I have you on the... Can I see your membership card, please? Just kidding. I don't need to see it. I know that you have it. But you collected a star on the beach today, or whatever time it is. So you got a star, right? Because we don't pull. We're not doing readings. We're at this time of night. We're listening. We're chilling. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey, ma. Oh, sugar. It's good. I think one more hour. We're coming up on 2 hours in the chill and the vibing. Okay. I like it because we can all keep each other company. We all want to be here. We're here of our own free will. Nobody's parole officer sent them here or made them come collect all this stuff off the beach. Nobody said we had to as a prerequisite to something else. We're here of our own free will, and we do it because we are keeping each other company. That's the fun part. Lord Jesus, where there's a place close to where I'm at where they say, Lord Thunder and Jesus. Lord Thunder and Jesus by. You might have met somebody in your life that spoke like that. That's not far from where I am. Lord Thunder and Jesus by. Okay. Happy water. Okay. I hope the water that you're using in your shower has been brought to you by Thank You Water. The people at Thank You Water. You can find them at thankyouwater.now. Okay? And that's okay. You know? It's all right. Okay, one moment off camera, guys. I have to adjust. I have technical a man adjustment. I'll be right back because I'm sitting in a chair. And for those of you that have ever wondered if I wear pants while I do this, you don't have to wonder anymore. Silly. Or maybe you weren't wondering. It's okay. It's okay. It's a beach. I might want to go swimming, okay? I'm just being prepared, okay? Might make the top 10 list of worst inventions of all time. Pants, okay? We feel naked without our pants, almost like we feel naked without our cell phones. But definitely when we go a few days without them, it feels a lot better. Okay? That's what it's about. That's why I put SMR, because I thought about the cards, you know. The sound of the shuffling for me takes me, because a lot of the connections and the love sharing times I've had with lady friends in the past, we sit and we play cards and we talk and we kiss, and then that's what leads to like getting pinned or the full on bone ski, right? The waterworks. Don't worry, those are agricultural references, okay? But oh, can everybody hear me? Hopefully this sounds okay. Okay. All right. Lots of funny gun drops coming up. I'm glad. It makes me happy. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me. A couple days ago, we did have catastrophic failure of the internal microphone of the device, and we had to shut it down. So if that ever happens, I'll wave and type in, but I hope not. Absolutely. Big hugs for still standing tonight, okay, everybody? She's having a rough time, okay? Go smoke your blunt. I don't have any blunts. I might be a little bit blunt sometime, but blunts are legal where I live, recreationally. It's like our wine here, right? You see people drink wine and do their stuff. It's why we say going for a rip, are you, bud? Because it grows everywhere. It's Gaia. It's the flowers, right? Okay, it's ASMR, so group, get ready. Get ready. The magician fell out while we were shuffling. Okay, there's no light filter on this. The light's a little different at this time of day. Magician's here. Okay, what about alchemy? Don't forget alchemy, right? Maybe you insert a little bit of a blunt, and somebody else was on here talking about magic mushrooms earlier. And unfortunately, I loved them when I was younger, but I can't partake anymore. Too much responsibility and some old things going on in my mind. So it's like, it doesn't treat me like it used to treat me. Okay. Just because I share my love with so many people, and I get unchained a little bit differently now, right? Through love, through spirit. Like they were great in the initial, like you can wake up Kundalini, you can have an experience, right? But now that Kundalini is awake and Crown Chakra Sunday is there, Magician and Ten of Pentacles, okay? Let's feel comfortable. Let's always stay safe, everyone, okay? And the alchemy, the magician, right? Maybe we want to mix some of the candy together and create a new candy. ask ourselves, what could we be doing that we could try a little differently and have a whole new awesome idea, right? You might just be growing beyond them. You might just not need them anymore. Okay, you might be at a place where like too much could be good, because we were talking earlier, right? It's about that letting go process, but we need to stay centered, right? Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Boom, boom, boom. Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Boom, boom, boom. One of my favorite bubblegum music songs of all time. Okay. Yeah, and that'll do that too, Chanel C. I see you there. Beautiful. Um, it's true. The anxiousness from it. There's nothing worse than taking a toke or climbing the mountain, and then somebody from work calls, and then you're like, oh, what a waste. Oh, what? Oh no, right? And the anxiety of that. So you got to make sure you're feeling safe. Maybe that's why that Ten of Pentacles came out surrounding what we were chatting about. It's because of safety is such a big thing. Guard your spirit, guard your family, your life, your people, right? That kind of thing. Right. Hello. Yeah, fair. Cause and effect, chain of events, right? Big hug for Chanel C, everybody. PTSD isn't easy. You see something horrific in your life, and kind of burns on the retinas a bit. It takes a lot to let go. We're in need of learning how to new age. We're in need of learning how to rise above, because our monkey mind will keep us chained to the bamboo if we let them, right? Some people, the hallucinogenics, they'll shut monkey mind off and they'll waken up body, and that's okay for them. For others of us, too much hallucination will make monkey mind go faster, and we don't want that, right? We don't want too much. So it's good for some, but not for others, right? This is a part of the program where I say, not a doctor, because I'm not, sillies. You do what's best for you, right? The divine physician. That was in the Akash cards, right? It definitely Steph Z. There's definitely a place where you have to go to quiet things down, to tell monkey mind, no, it's just breathing. And that's a little trick I heard from a monk the other day. He said, what you do is when the mind's chattering it like that and you're finding it tough to get into meditation, you just simply tell monkey mind, breathe. That's all I want you to do right now. I just want you to focus on what breathes me. Because breath is parasympathetic. We don't do it consciously. We can do it consciously, a conscious breath, but the whole time we're here, the breath just keeps going in and out. So what we ask monkey mind to do, just focus on the breathing. Meditation there's like a one rule thing. Focus on the breathing. No two meditations, even by you, will be the same. They don't have to be the same length of time. They don't have to happen sitting a certain way. Whatever works for you, that's what it's meant to be. And it will evolve with you, your meditation practices. It can be very difficult. Squeeze it in, find the time, make the time to do it, right? What I really enjoy, because it gets really cold, like super gnarly cold. We're talking like -40, -50 where I'm at, where it gets here sometimes. And so for me, I began to associate meditation with shower time. I'd time them out together. So when I'd have my daily shower, I would throw in a little bit of meditation. Like, how famous people do? They just kind of drip dry. I'd say, I can do that, right? And you put the towels in the chair and you turn on some comfortable music, right? Again, doing that soup. Deepak was one of my favorites during my journey where, you know, he told monkey mind for me in a guided meditation, just focus on your breathing. That's all you got to do. And then it gets a little deeper. You focus on heart center. You think about the people that you share your love with. You think about any grievances that you've had at any time with anyone, and you choose the miracle over the grievance. You relinquish any regrets and grievances that you've ever had and choose the miracle today. Choose the miracle in the now. If that makes sense, hopefully that does. It doesn't have to, but I definitely, to answer your question, Steph Z, I think it is very key. Okay? Hi, Alfredo. One of my favorite flavors. Absolutely one of my favorite flavors. Welcome to the beach party, Alfredo. Okay, I'll give you a beach pass here with a star. And if you get more stars, you can come for a reading on the Legends of Tarot Dailies. If you want to. You don't have to. You can come and just vibe out with us, because that's what we're doing right now. Okay, we're just vibing out. Okay. Was I hiding in the bushes? That's okay. This is the Akash. This is the late night Akash chill session. Brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. ThankYouWater.com.now, sorry. Can't say it because that might actually be something for somebody somewhere else. And if it's not, make it. Take it. Make it yours. Go run with it. Okay? That's why I want to give the ideas away. Right? Might sound like I'm joking, but that's something that could make you money, sillies. You could totally do that. Right? It's brought to you by the good people at ThankYouWater.now. You can find it here at Legendary Tarot. You can also find it at Cheers. It's a place where everybody knows your name. And it's just like this place, because we're always glad that you came. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Stop. Thank you, water. Thank you, water. It feels, you felt the feels? That's awesome, Alfredo. It is. That's what it's about. It's about the feels. We're silencing monkey mind. And we're getting into heart's chakra. Centering a little bit. Ayun's here. Thanks for coming, Ayun. Ayun came to the beach party. We're just watching the fire right now and having a show. And Ayun, I know I have you here. I definitely know I have you here. Under the A's for Ayun. Okay? Because Ayun has been here since we started going live. So Ayun, I put a star by your beach pass. Okay? Just cause. And Benita, did we make sure we got your star tonight? We did. Okay, good. Good, good. That's good. We're chatting about it, these things. I'm going to have just aside from Thank You Water, I'm just going to have a quick little sip of fizzy bubbly too, because I don't want to leave and go get water, and I'm running a little low. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for throwing glitter on the party, baby. That's awesome. Thanks, Alfredo. Thank you. I was doing monthly astrology tarot readings through the year of 2017, and then I took a year off after I had reached about 3,700 subscribers. I took a year off because I have other hobbies and projects too. And I thought, okay, well, that's great. And I came back a year later, and most of them had stayed. Nobody hit unsubscribe. I get about one dislike to every, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 minutes of watch time. I'll maybe get one thumbs down. It's pretty rare. So that's a stat that I'm very proud of. And the recognition, it is. I feel that it's nice to grow the channel so our message can reach as many people as possible. And our tribe can become affluent and influential to people's lives when they come here and they need a little lift me up. Okay? But the recognition, it's only important to my ego, which I have tricked most of the time. Okay? But it is good. And I'm glad you picked up on the feels, Alfredo. I'm really glad about that. Because when you entered in the chat that it feels good, that made me feel good. Authentically. This is authentic tarot and authentic vibing for authentic people. That's what we're doing here. Right? If it feels good, do it, even if you shouldn't. Don't let people mess you around. Right? Thanks, fireman. Fireman's tending the fire. He's making sure that, and he's making sure, because I'm kind of chained to the Zen garden. I'm here where I wish everybody the best in bliss, prosperity, peace, abundance, happiness, joy, forgiveness, and fun along your path and the destiny. Those things, they're like the best in all things. And all those things, they're little flowers along the path as you go from one big flower to the next. Expansion, expression, all this stuff. And for me, in Taurus season, I'm in opposition. And Jupiter is affecting me in a very positive way right now. If you don't have your birth chart done, there's plenty of good places to go and do it. But it makes it easier for you to align if you know what's happening with the planets, which is why I'm not a well-tenured astrologer, but I'm learning as I go, just like in a lot of things, right? That's funny. I love that little story still standing. That's awesome. Right? Living on the edge, right? We're living on the edge, Alfredo, like the fool in the tarot, right? That's where we're gathering up all these stars. We're picking up all these little nuggets of information for our for our emotional intelligence. Okay? That's where we're going now. We've transcended a lot of the mind's jargon and BS, but we're getting into this feeling. So I want to wish you the best and thank you for being here, Alfredo. Right? The best in all things. Can I still standing? That's all. One time I stumbled out of the bar and the 7-Eleven was next door and I went in and you know the cheese machine where you can put it on your quarter-pound smoky, you put the chili and cheese on there if you want or for the nachos. So instead of grabbing the tray of nachos that was beside the machine, I went and got the big family-size bag of Doritos from the shelf and I opened the top and I put it under the cheese machine and I thought this is going to be good. I'm going to have Doritos with cheese on them, right? And so I kept filling it. I probably emptied the bag of that orange cheese. And the cashier at the time, you know how it is. They put up with a little bit of everything. And my heart always give those guys a special thank you when you're rolling through 7-Eleven. They see some crazy stuff. They make excellent tarot readers, okay? And that's not the best way because I thought I was all smart. I'm like, look at this idea. Look at me. I'm filling the cheese up in the Dorito bag. I got my nachos to go. Nobody knows. But the problem is when I got to the bottom of the family bag, because I'm drunk, remember, it's the end of the night, and I'm like filling up with salt. But the cheese in the bag, I was elbow deep in cheese. I had the 7-Eleven cheese all up my arm. And my buddy had to hose me down before he let me into his house. Because it's a bougie house, and I was all covered in 7-Eleven cheese. And we were absolutely barreled. We were right pinned. Okay. Sorry, Benita. Benita Applebaum. You gotta put me on. Benita Applebaum. You gotta put me on. Benita, Benita, Benita. Alfredo, I got a story for you, man. These other guys, I torture them with this story because, they hear me say the same thing sometimes over and over. And it's like, it's still authentic content because I think it's important to hear the message of it. Okay. But this one time when I was in the Zen garden, I sat down and I overheard these two monks and they were having a conversation. And the one monk said to the other, he said, "Can I kick it?" And Alfredo, do you know what the other monk said to him? Do you know what the other monk said when the first one asked him if he could kick it? Good night, Jesse Q. Lots of love. Lots of love. Sleep well. Dream sweetly, gorgeous. Candy shop. We'll keep it open for a little while. Okay? And that's okay. Right? Good night. Have sweet dreams. Hopefully Game of Thrones was great for everybody. And everybody tapped into their fantasies and their imaginations. We followed it, right? Hi, Angie White. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for vibing with us tonight. That's great. We're listening to tarot and we're doing it. Okay? Got about a half hour left on the program, maybe a little longer. It's so addicting to be here with you guys. The beach parties are like, wow, So happy, right? Alfredo, what? Yeah. Oh, Chanel C, love it. Love it. That is great stuff. That is great stuff. Oh, you're Monday afternoon, so you're already on Root Chakra Monday, Angie. Where you're at, it's much further into the future. It's already tomorrow. We just don't know it yet. Hi, Alan Ramirez. What's up, big dog? Not much. Not much. It's okay. You can bring your dogs to the beach party. It's all good. There's no rules. Do it because you want to do it, right? Because you want to. Yeah, hi, Alan Ramirez. Good day as well. How's your day? Where are you from? What's the weather like? You've entered into an area of the matrix where we are all benevolent souls sharing our love together here. I know that sounds creepy and cheesy and maybe downright corny, but we do it because nobody tells us that we can't. And we know that there are things that are more beautiful. We're not doing free readings right now. The program already happened. Also, the program hasn't happened yet. Yeah, I heard pollen is an issue down there as well, Alfredo, for you guys this year. Okay? Breathe sweetly. Clear them sinuses out. Right? Don't take pills. Stretch out the sinus with your hand. It's homeopathic. It's naturopathic. You don't have to take it. You just stretch those sinuses out. Okay? Alan from Houston as well. Welcome, Houston. Right? Texas in the house. What was that old country song? God made Texas with his own hands. Kind of thing. Yeah, we're all vibrating, still standing. We're all vibrating. Okay? It's all right. That's why they invented sex machines, so that we could vibrate at a higher frequency. That's why they did it. It's okay. It's okay. We were talking about conscious altering substances, magic mushrooms, marijuana, alcohol. I hope we can still fly under the radar. We're sharing stories a little bit about that. Okay? We're talking about everything, Alan Ramirez. We're talking about learning how to new age. Do you know how to new age? New age is a verb now. It's not a genre of religion anymore. It's just a verb. We're learning how to do it. It's like learning how to kick a soccer ball. That's what we're doing. That's what we talking about. Okay. That's good. We're just a small little tribe in a deep corner of the internet matrix. We're allowed to do what we want here. As you can see, we do it, right? It's also a beach party. If you're there, depending where you're at in your journey, you might be here with us at the Zen Garden Beach Club. But if not, it's okay. Because people walk down the beach every night. It's a good place to take a walk. We never say, no, you can't do that. You're not a fault. But if you're walking down the beach and you see a party going on, people vibing, it's probably us. It's probably us. And that's just the way we roll. Yeah, isn't it when we pay attention to those subtle vibrations, Step C? Like the power of the serenity of being in the gap. No screens on, nothing calling our eye, sounds off. Hopefully Mr. Kitty and Dexter the dog are sleeping and not snoring. Okay, so that you can just quiet your mind. And then you can pick up, feel those vibrations, right? Different frequencies, right? Being out in the country. Good vibrations, papa. Ooh, good vibrations. She's sending me excitations. Little Beach Boys. How have we not sang the Beach Boys until just now? We're on the beach, for crying out loud. We're on the beach, okay? Lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. And now I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Yes, I'm lying in bed just like Brian Wilson did. Ooh, right? For those of you old enough to remember Brian Wilson, right? There was some pretty crazy stuff going on around that guy, right? We won't even need to talk about them. They were having a different kind of party, right? They were having like a David Koresh kind of party. It's like you got uncomfortable after a while. Here, it shouldn't ever feel that way because we're doing benevolent. The connection's unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. Hopefully, I didn't say anything bad. We'll tell the story of Gregory the Dragon Slayer, who was executed on April 29th, 3 AD. Okay? Because he was a lover and a dragon slayer. He was an influencer just because he did light work. He did the right thing. Right? Slayed those dragons. Metaphorical, they might have even been real. We don't know. We don't remember 303 AD. But we do now a little bit because we have Legends of Tarot. Right? So thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, everyone. Okay. Oh, are we back? Are we back? Can somebody let me know if we're back? Hopefully we are. This is what grown folks do. Okay, good. Thank you, everyone. Something just happened with the live feed of the live stream. Okay, maybe what I said wasn't meant for somebody's ears. Happens that way. Everything's synchronistic. Okay. My technology knowledge is weak. Like super weak. Okay. So if something goes bad, I honestly, I don't know how to fix it. I got on here by happenstance, by circumstance, and luck, and by chance. Okay, but that's okay, right? And thank you, everybody who's glittering it with thumbs at this time. We're picking up stars and glittering thumbs. Frank Ocean? No, but I'll check him out. Thanks for the recommendation, Alfredo. Absolutely. Anything I can vibe to, anything new, you know? This stuff here that we're playing, this is like the copyright free, so we can still fly under the radar and still have a little bit of hopefully whatever your browser on, you open up what you like to chill to, okay? Because you can mix the volumes a little bit on the browsers, right? I at least know how to do that. That's cool. That's really cool, Fireman, because that's where it starts. For almost everybody that learns how to New Age or begins starting to look within, it begins with that synchronicity, right? It becomes too much. We can't, but be careful. Once you start this journey, it's very difficult to stop and turn around and go back the way you came, okay? Just letting you know that. That's why I'm saying move slowly. You can step off at any time. You don't have to keep, but to come back. Every nugget of knowledge, every star you pick up off the beach, okay? It makes it harder to come back. So that's okay, and that's okay. Because wherever you go, that's where you are. We're just going over there in the Zen garden, right? Of course I am, Cool Beyond. That's why I get to say everybody's names wrong. And that's why I get to tell you when I'm going for a rip, bud, right? Or headed down to Timmy's, right? Or if I get hurting for a squirtin', things like that. Steph Z, to answer that question, I just want to refer to like just something that I've heard third party from places like Nepal, Kathmandu, and Kailash, that the Hindu gurus will still puff a little bit, but they do it when they need a break from taking a break. It's fun, and sometimes I've heard stories. Hey, we're at 11 people watching with 11 thumbs up right now. I love it when that happens. Okay, they do it sometimes when they have like a day out in their Zen garden, and it's like kind of like report card day for the younger gurus or for the younger monks. Sometimes some of the more experienced ones will just have just a little bit, like if you're vegetarian, but the bacon smells so good and you have to have just a little bit, just a little nip. Good night, Alfredo. I do too. You won't be missing much here. We're about 20 minutes to 40 minutes away from all saying good night. Okay? Good night. Thanks for being a part. You got your beach pass. Okay, so come back again. Hit the bell if you like, if you want to know because we don't announce when we're having our beach parties. We just have them. Okay? Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you, fireman. That's exactly right. Okay? Sorry, hopefully you can all hear me. Hopefully our technical troubles are over. Okay? Even forgot what I was talking about. Oh, to Cool Beyond. Thanks for being here and welcome. Let me make sure I get you your beach pass for being first timer here at the beach party. The Zen Garden. Terrapin Station, we call it. If you like Jerry. Cool Beans. Cool Beyond. Cool Beyond. We have a saying here with cool beans, bro. Cool story. Cool beans. Right? And a star for Cool Beyond. Good night, Angie. You going to sleep? It's fair. Good night. Thanks for vibing with us. Thanks for chilling it out. It means a lot to me, and I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you, and I wish you the best in all things. Have sweet dreams. Dream sweetly, okay? Right? You found me tonight by searching ASMR. Wild. I just put SMR in the title tonight because I thought it'd be fun. And we're doing that with the tarot cards. We're listening to the tarot cards shuffle. Okay? I put SMR in there because you can listen to the video too. You don't just have to have cards and chat and watch. You can just listen. Some people don't even listen. Some people do listen, but they don't watch. They'll go pet Mr. Kitty for a while, or they'll go take their dog for a walk, right? And some people will just like to chat. They'll turn me right down so that they can be engaged with whoever they're helping or whoever they're talking to. We've got a cool little tribe here, and we're growing it. Maybe SMR is what we need to expand our message here. I put it in the title because this is not a time for free readings. This is a time for vibing. Okay? People are free. It's about our liberation. So tonight we've been talking a bit about the Saturn retrograde. It's happening tomorrow. It's going stationary first. It's got to stop before it can go the other way. We're talking about that a little bit, and we're talking about fusion, and we're talking about a little sneak peek for tomorrow's program of Gregory the Dragon Slayer. Or no, not Greg. I keep saying Gregory. It's George the Dragon Slayer. Better make sure I get it right. At least it wouldn't be a very good legend if I didn't tell it right. Okay. Oh, good night, Ayun. Big hugs, Ayun. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming to the beach. Thanks for coming in the Zen Garden, right? All right. Ever got a ghost like a shootout? Where's everybody at? I don't know. They're coming and going. The fire's burning a little low, still standing. We can't choose. The moon is there. We can see the ocean. But everybody that's still around the fire, we got a little bit of a line of sight, but the fire's burning down. We got about half hour left to go. But I'm glad you're still here. I'm so happy you're still here. And Benita's here. Thanks, Benita. Hi, Benita. All the beautiful ladies that come and go each time we throw a beach party. It's like Frankie and Annette Funny Jello. We're having beach blanket bingo, sillies. We're having beach blanket bingo. Like we're twisting and shouting in the 50s. Remember with them funny ass bikinis? Remember that stuff? I wasn't born. That was still before my time. But excuse me. I watched them boogie on the beach. Right? That kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to stand up one more time just to adjust technical difficulties. I'll be back just 1 second. And we'll round this thing out. This vibe session, we'll round it out. Told you I wouldn't be gone long. We're not gone long. No, it's not that. If I was doing that here now, I would just kind of lean over and do it. Um, this is more about sitting on the goods, so to speak. You end up kind of sitting on the treasure, and it gets a little bit uncomfortable. Got to align that sacral chakra a little bit more, root chakra. Okay, those kind of technical difficulties. Exactly, fireman. Exactly. Two soldiers at Iwo Jima, right, with the flag, and that's okay. That's okay. Somebody's got to keep. Somebody's got to like kind of keep an eye on everybody around here, and we're doing a pretty good job, fireman. It's good. It's really good. And we got a lot of new people that might come in and check stuff out when the program is really off the hook during the day. Okay, look for it tomorrow if you're around. Probably be about 4 p.m. Pacific time, about 7 p.m. Eastern time in North America, and I have no idea what other time anywhere else. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, there were a lot of new folks tonight, and it's fun to watch them go. I feel like we're having brewskis on a patio somewhere in a busy city too, and we're just watching them come. But the beach is just way better, right? Absolutely. And Benita's here, and still standing is still standing. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, I got you. Okay, reset. It's okay. I don't know. My ego sometimes is just like, I have to defend that, what they think, right? Don't worry. I'll trick him up. He's going to bed when I go to bed. Okay, monkey brain, right? And I'm going to vibe out in the gap, and I encourage you all to do so too. When Game of Thrones is over, when the Akash readings are over, and maybe you listen to some soft music, try it just with the darkness and the silence, or the darkness and a bit of soft music. Feel comfortable. Focus on the breath in, breath out. Mini meditations. They only have to be 1 minute long, for crying out loud. Heavens to Murgatroyd, we don't have to be Tibetan monks overnight, right? Hi, Joe Knows Beauty. Joe Knows Beauty. Bo knows football, but Joe knows beauty. Welcome back, hugs and kisses. Joe Knows Beauty. We're watching the fire burn down. We just had a beach party. It lasted about 3 hours, and we're people have been coming and going all night. And we're sharing our vibes and wishing each other all the best in all things. That's what we do here in this little corner of the Matrix, because it's fun and no one says we can't, right? That's what it's all about. It's all good. It's all good. And I do still standing. I do partake, right? Situation's right. And the situation's good, right? I float in and out, right? That kind of thing. It's like the gurus. They're allowed. No one says they can't. The monks can if they want to. They don't always, but no one says they can't. Skaya, it's there for us. I'm not here to promote it or denounce it. We're just letting it be what it is. Yeah. Welcome back, Eleni. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. We had somebody new come in the road. Joe Knows Beauty. Hi, Joe Knows. If you feel this is the tribe for you, we're pretty much daily. We vibe and live all the time. All the time. It gets esoteric. It gets silly. It gets downright nutty sometimes. But we're here because it gives us a place to chat and love one another, right? It's a matrix within the matrix. Feel free to stay. You don't have to go until we all have to go, right? That kind of thing. That's the part where I feel like I wish we had like a bit of a better ritual when we had to say goodbye. On the regular program, the Legends of Terror program, I think it's good because we've got a couple of those songs now that we're hanging out with when it's time, right? We say goodbye to everybody. Let's do it. Let's pull one or two more cards out of the Akash to round up the night for the people that are left at the fire. Okay? I think a lot of people are coming in because I put SMR in the title. And I just did it for a lark. because I wanted to listen to the cards shuffle. And that's okay. Some people will stay, but we're not for everybody. We're not everybody's cup of tea. Some people have other things that are the kipper's knickers, that are the cat's pajamas, that are the bee's knees. Okay? Benita, what's up? Still standing? What happened with Benita? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? What happened where is Benita? Hi, Eleni. You went cray-cray today? Oh, on the weekend. Okay. You went a little cray-cray. You having a tough time? Everybody a big hug, okay, for Eleni, right? Having a tough time with not knowing. Ronnie's ghosted in his energies and his feelings. She doesn't know what he thinks, and she really wants to, right? Can I get we're pulling a card. We're pulling a couple cards for the group. So you put your intention with Ronnie, and chances are a message for you will come out, Eleni. Oh, okay. It was a typo then. Benita, because Benita Applebaum. I get it, Benita Applebaum, right? That's good. That's a play on words. I like that stuff. Hi, Chanel. See, I didn't see you sneak back in there. Sorry, I would have waved hi. You were over there. You were standing behind fireman. He's a big burly fireman, so I didn't see you. Aleni, a lady. Okay, Aleni. Thank you. The phonogenetic spelling is a language I can understand, and it helps. I can't just use the excuse that I'm Canadian and say it wrong every time. Aleni, so fa la ti do re mi fa so la ti do. Aleni. Just doesn't roll. I have to retrain my brain, right, for a minute. That's how it works. The Bruce Lipton stuff. That's phenomenal too. If you check out Bruce Lipton's work, he can help your monkey mind retrain itself, put it to work for you. Aleni fa sol la ti do. Aleni. Sounds like a lady. I bet you are a lady, and I bet you are a beautiful lady, like all the ladies that come here. Jono's beauty, you know it because it's inside you. You see the awesomeness in me because there's a lot of awesomeness in you. And that's how I say thank you to people when they come with kind words, when they come at me with kind words, because I appreciate the kind words. But it happens because it exists within you. And that's exciting. I feel like Chris Farley when he dressed up with a lady on Saturday Night Live, and they were doing those infomercials where they were selling makeup, and Chris Farley was rest in peace, and he would be there, and he'd be like, "I'm so excited! Everything is so exciting. This makeup is exciting," and I feel like kind of that thing going on. All right. Hopefully everything is okay. I got a window came up. Okay, everything's good. Okay. Oh, we have another Jessica here. Hi, Jessica Figaro. We just did Dola Soleni Aleni Fa Solati Do. Aleni. And now we have another Jessica here. Okay. RIP for sure. Enough inspiration, enough respect. Thank you so much, Chris Farley. Okay. Jessica, welcome to the beach party. Welcome to the Club Med of the New Age. Right? We're waking up. We feel it in our bones. It's enough to make our systems blow. We're learning how to New Age. Welcome to the New Age. You can imagine dragons if you want. Nobody says you can't. In fact, the guy at Darrow, the aces are dragons. And we're talking about Georgia Dragon Slayer today. He didn't like the dragon. He was just scared of him. And it was romantic to slay the dragon. But there's a legend coming tomorrow. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Okay. Absolutely, Jessica. Here's your beach pass. I'm gonna have to put Jessica Figura, and you get a star. Okay. And the way it works is we do the readings on a different program called the Legends of Tarot. This is the Akashic Vibe session for this channel at night, where we just vibe. We're about to pull 2 cards. So you can set your intention, Jessica, and you may get a message tonight, okay? They're going to be a little bit more collective cards, okay? Alani. And some cards are coming up. I put SMR in the title for the shuffling. She doesn't have to be as specific. She can be all of it. It would be nice if she was all of the races. That would be cool. Doesn't matter. The inner beauty shines. It pierces the darkness of our cosmic disillusionment that things have to be a certain way. The specific kind of woman I'm interested in is the one that I know is energetically matched for me. Okay? If that makes sense. Okay? I did see what you typed. Okay? Just go for looks. Yeah, remember Shallow Hal? Remember Jack Black and Shallow Hal? Jack Black is one of my spirit animals, along with Meatloaf. In fact, it was a chain, because Meatloaf was Jack Black's spiritual animal. If you ever watch Meatloaf perform live in concert, and then you watch School of Rock with Jack Black, and you see how unchained those guys get, that's the guidance I need for my spirit. How do you control being a beast and then becoming unchained and just being free to live your expression? Wow. It's a huge responsibility. It's like Peter Parker. Great power comes with great responsibility. I'm not saying I'm powerful. Well, you feel more powerful, but not in that egoic sense, right? Okay, so we welcomed a new Jessica to the party. Okay, did we get everybody else that might have snuck in the room here? Okay, I hope we did. All right, everybody set your intention. Cards are about to come out, and then we're gonna say our final good nights. I'm set. Makes me blue, third eye blue, right? We're going from a Crown Chakra Sunday back into a Root Chakra Monday, everybody. Take your time to rest, reset, and take care of your needs, okay? There they came, the two cards that were up, okay? See how they present. Okay, the Divine Physician has come up again. And for all of us that were talking about the things that we like to imbibe in, I'm a triple Scorpio here to tell you it's okay. But remember, everything in modesty, and it doesn't matter if the other person at the beach party does it or doesn't do it, it doesn't matter. Because the doctor is in. The Divine Physician is in. There's healing in diversity, okay? And it's a beautiful thing. We all have such our unique paths. But as we wind on down the road, as we all follow our destiny, we all ultimately end up experiencing an awakening process. That is what we're calling learning how to new age. Okay, and as we do that, we're appreciating the diversity in each other so that we can recognize our collective consciousness, our oneness, the group, our tribe, so to speak. Okay, so there's healing in diversity for some of you that have sent your intention. So if your man friend, if Ronnie or whoever is acting a little different or is a little different, let's use it as a stepping stone towards healing ourselves, healing our relationships, okay? Maybe Ronnie needs a little bit of healing right now. And Eleni, I do have you in my sights, even though these are cards for everyone, okay? See you. And diversity, yes, may the 4th be with you, fireman. May the 4th, there's a new moon coming up, okay? And we just celebrated diversity, a lot of diversity. The divine diversity back in March. We celebrated like Martin Luther King Jr. and Pocahontas, right? Those kind of things, the divine healing of all of us, right? That's where we're about. We kind of made it to certain sections of the library, the Hall of Records and the Akash tonight, but we haven't seen nothing yet. This is a big ass library. It's a huge library. And we have to sometimes go a long way just to get there because it's been veiled from us. We eat a lot of plastic and we drink a lot of cheese sometimes because the TV told us to. We're pulling away from that. All right? And it's okay. It's okay. The doctor's in, and you're the doctor, and you're the doctor. If Oprah was here, you're a doctor, and you're a doctor, and you're a doctor. You don't have to know how to heal yourself overnight. You just need to know how to quiet your monkey mind. Focus on your breathing, okay? Put in your consciousness those that love you and those that you share your love with, okay? And let go of any regret, resentment, or misunderstandings, and choose the miracle that's presenting itself to you in the quietness, in the stillness. Choose the miracle and affirm it. I choose the miracle. I let go of I relinquish resentment and regret, and I choose the miracle. Okay? There was a book done, I think back in the 60s and 70s, and it was called A Course in Miracles. And it was based off Christianity, but it did allow for more things to come in that guided back towards Eastern philosophy, and the new energy that the New Age aligned with, which is actually very old energy. But it's fun to say that it's new because of the whole right now eternity thing that goes on in contrast. And it's okay. It's okay. We're just here and after all that, after all the focus we put it in on learning how to New Age and loving each other, and how consuming sometimes dating and relationships can be, the important thing is gotta learn, just relax, take it easy, right? It's okay. It's a reason for it all. Or you maybe not right now, but just rest in it, relax into it. Like I told Robert Kraft, said the more you do it, the more you practice your readings, and I'll let you know, firemen too, it's just like driving the fire engine. The more hours behind you have of the wheel you have of the fire truck, the more comfortable you become because you relax into it. And it's the same as your awakening. Hi, Martian Queen. Welcome to the beach, man or lady, queen, Martian Queen. Hi. I'm a Palladian mechanic. I work on the frame shift drives on the light ships. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your time with Gaia. She's so beautiful, and we're flowers of Gaia, and we're learning to love each other and ourselves for what we are, and we're growing up. We're learning how to New Age. That was the theme tonight, okay? I might run with that for a few days. I hope you don't mind. People that watch me know that I get into certain romances with ideas and thoughts that I want to portray. So they tend to come out again and again. But don't worry, eventually they fade and new ones come in. Okay, so you won't be stuck with the same old sayings all the time. Okay? Hi, Silent Runner. Sure, fire away. I'm feeling giddy. It's the end of the program. Ask me a question. Yeah, it's okay, Martian Queen. What I'll do is I'll give you a beach pass, okay? I got a list here of people that have beach passes. And then what you do is you come to the beach and you gather stars. And then when you got 3 stars, I know that you have 3 stars. And then during the other program where we do the live readings, because we're just vibing out right now, but the other program where we do the live readings, then you can get a reading if you come back. Okay? So Martian Queen. Okay. Star. Silent Runner. Star. Makes me think of Homestar Runner. Any of you familiar with that? It's pretty niche. It's pretty small. But there was this little cartoon that they made called Homestar Runner. And they had some really weird voices, and it was pretty good, innocent fun. Silent Runner. Yeah, exactly, fireman. And I can't guarantee it'll be every day. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives, right? Is he attracted to you? You're a beautiful person. Why wouldn't he be attracted to you? Is he worthy of you? That's what I want to ask, right? Yeah, Eleni, you earned yourself a big old star. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Yes, you got a star. And the star program is there so that nobody falls through the cracks time and time again. Because you see how big this list is, kind of thing. A lot of the Legends program, and that's why it was kind of weird. I was trying to announce times tonight, and I probably shouldn't because I go on spontaneous. All right? It's all about the divine timing. If you get there early, it's like it's good, because then there's not a lot of waiting, because sometimes the pizza's in the oven. We got a lot of pizza, and the pizza, they get backed up sometimes. You're waiting 45 minutes. Heck, the list has been up to 3 hours for a little free reading sometimes. Okay, what does that mean? It means value. Your worth. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful person, right? Does he recognize? Because what you're asking, if he's attracted to you, you're asking if he recognizes the beauty, how beautiful you are, both on the inside and the outside, to say the least, if I can put it in really, really ticky-tacky, mundane terms, right? Because you are beautiful. So if I meant the star list. Oh, so that's if you want, we're not pulling any tarot cards right now. But that's because so many people visit our little terrapin station at our beach party. We give everybody a pass to say, come back again and pick up stars on the beach. Because then once you get enough stars, I'll know you have enough stars. And then that puts you on the board for the other program. But you can collect stars at night and hand them in during the day. You just can't hand your stars in at night, okay? Because they're stars. They need to be out at night. That's what they do. Stars come out at night, and it's okay, because nobody tells them that they can't. And we are the stars. Stars. We're looking at the stars. We're the same. We're stardust, right? Eternal, because we're here right now. That's how we know, sillies. That's how we know. And that's a little bit more esoteric. That's a little bit unchained when it comes to the philosophy behind it all, trying to figure it out. Good old monkey mind, okay? So a special thank you to Fireman. Special thank you to still standing. Elaney, thank you for being here at the end. Chanel C, as always, your beauty. You're like the chandelier in the room. Joe knows beauty. If you need some guidance, I got you on the list. I got to make sure I got you on the list. Okay. We added a whole nother column of people tonight. Okay. Joe knows beauty. You're on the list. Okay. If you're still here. Okay. And you got your star. Thank you. I'm glad I scaled back. Okay. Thanks. And snowed a bunch here, so I get to go out in the snow tomorrow, because I go to work outside where Gaia's alive. Okay, and that's great. And sanctuary means so much more. Thanks you, Elaney. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for saying hi, Joe Knows Beauty. We can get into it. And if you want to hang out with us and vibe more often and tribe, you'll have enough stars in no time. You'll keep coming up on the chat, and I'll get some cards out for you, right? Okay. And I guess for people we're thanking, Jessica Figura, thank you for being here. Your name's on the list. You got a star. Thank you so much. And I think that's where we wound up tonight. We just came over the 3-hour mark, okay? So thanks again, everyone. And I'll end the stream, but I don't know if you're allowed to chat once the stream is ended or what, but, feel free to hang out, whatever, how it is. I hope you enjoy the Game of Thrones, and I hope you all have great sleeps, okay? All right, good night, everyone. Oh, I have to press 2 red buttons.